Come on, come on. 94.5 The Buzz, Lincoln Park, and one step closer. Wakey, wakey, hands off those cupcakies. We got a Wild Card Wednesday for you today, and we are going to be busy. Every single hour is going to be jammed today. Fresh out of bed, head-to-head. I mentioned it is the last regular season game. The Tournament of Champions starts tomorrow. I want to find out what happened with the brackets yesterday. I did not get to see or watch the video, but I'm interested to see who's going to be playing when and who plays that first game tomorrow. John gets to play today. You get to call in today, and then that's it for the rest of the year. It's just people that have won 5 games. And Mattress Mac, a $5,000 mattress is going to the winner. Mattress Mac and Gallery Furniture have sponsored the Fresh Out of Bed head-to-head all year long, and it's the best prize we've ever given away. So I know that I think we could do the Tournament of Champions, and this might be just cocky on my part, but I think we could do the Fresh Out of Bed head-to-head Tournament of Champions and not do a prize. And I think
just
people,
for braggies.
I think people would like the bragging rights of it. They would like that, the fact that they're a champion because they come back and they get to. It's like when you win an Academy Award, you are always introduced that way for the rest of your life. It doesn't matter if you won that award 20, 30 years ago. Super Bowl champion, that carries the same thing. You are never not a Super Bowl champion. So Fresh Out of Bed head-to-head, the fact that we have a huge prize makes it that much more fun, and I think it'll make you play a little harder too. I think it puts a little bit more pressure on there. So thank you, Mac, and a $5,000 mattress. He'll haul off the old one and bring you the new one and all that stuff, okay? Blink-182 tickets coming your way in homeroom. Pumpkin Spice, Price is Right. I believe it's still the sweeping sensation that's sweeping the nation.
It is.
And then we're going to play that at 7:20 this morning for some of those Autorama tickets. Autorama, Thanksgiving, those always go hand in hand here in Houston. And then great tickets. I feel bad because I sent Alex a ton of audio this morning to load in, but we've got a lot to play for you and get on the show today. And like I said, 10% chance of rain, partly cloudy, and 56 will be the high today. Let's say good morning to Candace. Candace!
Good morning. How are you?
No, okay, I'm great, but I'm sorry to start out this way. I'm sorry.
Okay.
If you can get in on the first phone call of the day, and we hear chicks all the time, why aren't you getting in for the Fresh Out of Bed head-to-head? Like, I can't sit here. I beg some days.
I was just thinking about that. I used to listen to it every morning. I love Fresh Out of Bed head-to-head. I leave at an inconvenient time to listen to it. I'm getting ready at that time. But, I might just have to download is it iHeartRadio?
Yeah, the iHeartRadio app. I'd appreciate you having that on you, and then maybe
I might just have to download that so I can listen.
Tessa,
we need makeup.
Tessa, I beg women to play that game. I beg them.
Well, it takes us longer to get ready. So that's the time we're getting ready.
But I know that you even made a comment the other day. I said, yeah, look at it. It's all dudes. And you're like, oh, geez, it's all dudes. I beg women to play that game in the morning.
You should beg us. And we should answer the call.
Yeah, but I mean, like, when does the begging stop when it just doesn't get me anywhere?
It just doesn't.
I hear you. I'm going to put it on my New Year's resolution list.
Okay.
There you go.
Now,
you got one.
I'm done chewing you out. What did you call about?
Honestly, I just hopped in the car after I got out of the gym, and I was like, let's talk.
You already went to the gym?
Yeah.
Damn.
What did you do? What did you do in the gym today? I mean, upper body? Did you do lower?
I did a full body HIIT workout.
Yeah. You lift weights?
I do. I lift. I run. I do a little bit of everything.
Free weights or the racks?
Free weights.
Free weights. Okay. So what did you do with free weights today? Dumbbells?
Well, since I did HIIT, I didn't do anything heavy. I did some lateral, some kettlebell swings.
Oh, nice.
Some just a little bit of.
Now,
it was mostly body work.
I would say the most popular gym. I would say the most popular exercise right now, and women they're taking care of their keisters. What did you do?
Yeah,
the booty.
What did you do today specifically for your fanny?
Kettlebell swings, and they're like hamstring curls, but on a big balance ball.
Good for you.
Ah.
Good for you. Okay. Well, listen, thank you for calling and rubbing it in our fat faces that we did not go to the gym today, and
Yeah.
you did. You're clearly a better person than all of us.
Well,
And
that
Love
can be
you.
on your New Year's resolution list.
okay,
Yeah.
fine. I'll go work out. You download that, and don't wait till the new year. I want that iHeart app on your phone today. Okay, it's free.
All right, noted. I got it.
Thank you, Candace. Thank you. Have an awesome day. I appreciate you being up early with us. And I am. I mean, I'm jealous that you got up and you worked out. I mean, that's awesome.
Rock star.
You're a better person than me. On the flip of this short break, we got a rec check for you. We'll find out what's trending this morning, and then we'll get set up for the Fresh Out of Bed Head-to-Head Challenge. Yo, what's up? It's your brother Rod talking about Shell Federal Credit Union auto loans. Let's talk auto loans. Because they're not for profit, credit unions are going to be more willing to work with you if you don't have that perfect credit, whereas big banks are going to be trying to get a higher interest rate out of you so that they can what? Become more profitable. Shell FCU, they offer 2 skip-a-pays every year, 90 days deferred payments, $250 cash back off the top. ShellFCU.org. Get that loan application started today. What are you waiting for? Come experience Shell FCU today. Hey, what's up? It's your brother Ron talking about T-Mobile, talking about road tripping. Yep, we use those things hand in hand. I talk about those things hand in hand all the time. It is finally fall here in Houston, and it is time to hit the road. Many people are going to be out there on the roads. Please be safe out there, but you're going to be going to visit family and friends, and I hope you do get to spend some time with family and friends. When I'm out there cruising down the highway, I love that I can count on T-Mobile to make my drive great. With more 5G bars in more places, T-Mobile always helps me keeps me connected to what matters most when I'm out there on the road. As I'm based here in Houston, no matter where I'm driving, whether it's here out of state to New Orleans or just within the state, more highways and byways in the great state of Texas than anywhere else, man. I got to tell you, getting great 5G coverage while in the tundra makes all the difference in the world. Now, you got passengers, they're working on the go. They're going to be able to with T-Mobile's great 5G. So what are you waiting for? Switch to T-Mobile today, the leader in 5G coverage. Visit T-Mobile.com to find out more. T-Mobile has America's largest 5G network. Coverage not available in some areas. See 5G device, coverage, and access details at T-Mobile.com.
There's road construction in Pasadena. The right lane's closed on 225 eastbound between Pasadena Boulevard and Red Bluff, so there's about a 5-minute delay there. There's also a center lane blocked by an accident. If you're on I-45 going southbound at West Mount Houston, be aware of that. There's some stop and go for you. A 10-minute delay. Try to avoid that center lane. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
It was just such important work that there was no way she was not going to do it. Listen to Good Assassins on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
94.5 The Buzz. Welcome back. I am under attack.
Why?
And it's a little early to be under, to be in such in a hostile environment
What's
this early.
going on?
Listen, I just said that I beg females to play the Fresh Out of Bed Head-to-Head Challenge. I beg them to play, okay? Now, we get first phone caller. Females get in on that call all the time.
Right.
Chicks get in on the first phone call, no problem.
Right.
And I kind of laid into Candace a little bit. Hey, if you can get through for the first phone call, why aren't you getting through for Fresh Out of Bed? And she said that her time doesn't really allow it anymore. She's got a little bit different schedule. I did not ask, nor will I ask. I didn't ask her to send in a picture. I'm trying to create a safe space here.
Bonk.
I'm trying to create a safe space here, and I'm getting destroyed.
Did she sound super hot?
That Candace did all that. Candace did that big full body ass workout this morning, and I didn't ask her for a picture.
Damn.
So Candace, I don't know if you're still listening, but send a picture.
No, don't. Candace, don't.
What do you mean
Leave it up to
don't?
the
No, because
imagination.
that's not a safe space.
But when Officer Thirsttrap calls, you want a picture.
That's different.
Why are you allowed to create an unsafe
Because
space?
Officer Thirst Trap's here to protect and serve those thirst traps. Serve that ass.
I know in some way that makes sense in your brain.
I don't think it. No.
All right, let's go. What's trending?
Well, for all those thirsty mofos, we do have a Wild Card Wednesday feature.
Good one
Submitted
today.
by listener Ben.
Thank you, Ben.
And he
Oh,
says
Ben?
No,
he says
different.
she's a leather wearing goddess. He also wants to know where the chicks like this hang out in Houston because he's gonna be there. So
Answer?
I don't know.
Well, where do chicks hang out like this in
tell
Houston?
us. You never
Lone
tell us
Star
things.
Rally? I don't know. I don't wear the leather.
Okay.
I'm cozy girl. Okay, so the Wild Card Wednesday. A lot of people are looking at that.
Yeah, they are.
Another thing that's going on, I guess, hashtag RIP Jimmy Fallon was trending on Twitter, and Jimmy Fallon is not dead. So he was asking Elon Musk to help him take down that hashtag that was going viral yesterday.
Oh, okay. I thought something happened for real.
No.
Or I thought maybe he did something wrong on his show. I'm like, wow, he's got the boss on all week.
Yeah. So
Okay.
he's asking Elon Musk for help. And then yesterday, so Ticketmaster did this thing where they sent out so many pre-sale codes to like Taylor Swift fans. They sent out millions of pre-sale codes. And then millions of people logged in with that pre-sale code. And Ticketmaster was like, this is unprecedented. We've never seen millions of people with the code.
People were very upset about the Swifties were very upset yesterday.
It was
They
a
were
whole thing.
they infiltrated every social media platform to talk about how awful it was trying to get tickets.
But
They had
everybody-
some time yesterday.
But everybody that I know that was trying to get in got tickets. So it's like, they're like, we're never going to be able to get tickets. And then like the
Well-
7 or 8 people that I know got tickets.
Well, my friend, but how long did it take? 'Cause-
But they still got the tickets.
oh my gosh.
Okay, well, I'll send out a text because the biggest fan is Deb from BMP.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'll find out if she got tickets or not.
Okay. That's
I
what's
know, I
trending.
know boy Mundo got tickets. I know you got tickets. Emma and her sister got tickets.
You got tickets yesterday?
I did. But I had a girlfriend that was like,
How'd you not lead
manning
with
the
that?
front. Well, it's because it's my business.
Oh, really?
do any work
that
because
didn't-
Rod, because I didn't do any work to get the tickets. I
Okay.
had a girlfriend doing all the work. Shout out April. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. This is John, your fresh out of bed, head-to-head, one-day champion. Back on this game after a 5-year absence. Took out a 2-time Hall of Famer.
Yep.
And I'm going to say all you guys in the bracket are lucky I got in so late.
I like that.
Join me on the last regular season game of the year. And I make it win number 2, bitches.
You're all lucky in the brackets. You want to take him on 713-212-5945? All right, here we go. 94.5 The Buzz. Foo Fighters Learn to Fly. Rod Ryan showing a wild card Wednesday. Dude sending her in wants to know, where are girls like this in Houston? I don't have your answer, so I'm just going to leave that out. If you go and you check out today's wild card feature, maybe you could let us know, where do the gals that wear these outfits go?
Right.
Where do they hang out? And then
Where are the outfits? Where are the
he's-
girls?
I feel like we at least owe him that. He sent us a wonderful wild card feature. Now he's asking for our help. 10% chance of rainbow today and tonight. Partly cloudy skies. Highs of around 56. You guys did the brackets yesterday, and I really want to give all the shine to John, who is going for win number 2 today. It's his game. Tomorrow starts the Tournament of Champions. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. We change up the music. We change up everything. Tomorrow is Thursday, November 17th, a play-in game. Speaking of, Thirst Trap Deputy Chase will be playing against Big D.
Nice. Great matchup.
On Friday, Why is the Carpet Wet Todd? This guy's won it all before. Takes on Colin. I can't even get my voice that high. So those will be the 2 games that we have this week for the Tournament of Champions. And then we're on hold for Thanksgiving, and then we come back, and then boom, we pound out all the games until the end of the year. And then, man, we got to do something with other John. He has all the analytics. We've got to do something. I'm going to see if he can go, hey, John, can you do, I want him to, I don't know if we can do like a Facebook Live or something
Like
with
our
him.
Steve Kornacki.
Oh, you might be able to.
He has all of the analytics on how many questions people used this year. Who's the favorite? People are asking maybe if Dante wants to do something.
Oh, like a betting.
But it's just, it's crazy how much other John has broken down everybody. He has calculated every game of the year.
He says he does it with his daughters to teach them about like Excel and
Of course he
analytics.
does.
And they're like, so they're going to be super smart like him.
Such a good parent.
Because that's usually how it works.
Play a game. Hey, John.
Morning.
This is other John.
Right.
John, this is going to be your last game with us. Win, lose, draw. I wish you the best, okay? This is win number 2.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
So you fired some shots in your victory speech, and you said everybody that's in the tournament is lucky that you got in as late as you did. And 2 of them emailed me like, let us at him. Can we let us at him? It's the last. It doesn't mean anything. Just let us play today against him. I said, no, you got to wait. So
Down, boys.
I like when somebody fires off a few shots. Good for you, John. You are. Oh, really? Well. Which, means he's not in the Tournament of
That's
Champions.
wild,
Sammy,
yeah.
how many times have you been in the Hall of Fame?
2 times, Brother Rod.
2 times. What happened? How come?
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Nope.
Okay, wait. I got to.
Oh.
Okay, hang on. Everybody stop talking. I had to dump that. John, are you there?
I'm here.
Sammy, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here, buddy.
Let's play a game. What are they playing for?
So to commemorate this significant event, I have a Rod Ryan Show T-shirt.
Okay. I had to use the dump button, so we're just going to get right into the game. Sammy and John, two-time Hall of Famer Sammy. Shout out your name when you think you know the answer. Question number 1. What body parts would you drop to if you were begging?
Sam. John.
Sam.
Sammy.
Your knees.
Your knees. Yes, that's a correct answer.
Yeah, like you were begging the girls to call during this game.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yes.
Still got a trick knee over here. You're going to have to just do with my oral begging.
Yeah, because if you drop to your knee, it's like, no, I'm not proposing. Like,
I was on my knees in church yesterday. It hurt.
oof.
Like, the pews were tearing up my knee. Next question, John, Sammy. Yeah, I guess I'm trying to see if there's anything that needs to be off of this sheet.
Music's a little loud, Rod.
Music's a little loud. Okay, I'll fix that. Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right, buddy.
Here we go.
Appreciate it.
John and Sammy. What type of clothing is a letterman?
Sam. John.
Sammy.
A jacket.
I mean, he's fast, man. He is fast. There's a reason he's been in the Hall twice, but then we've seen John beat somebody that's been in the Hall twice. Who knows? Last game of the year. Hey, John, we got to say goodbye, bro. Are you going to play next year? You going to make a run for it?
Definitely.
Yeah, I think you need to come back and really make a run to try to get those five 5 wins. And then Sammy, I mean, it's in and it's out with you. You come into our lives, 2-time Hall of Famer. We're going to give you that Rod Ryan Show t-shirt. You probably got 30 of them. And then, do you have, can I ask you this? Do you have a favorite in the Tournament of Champions? Meaning,
Who do you think's gonna win?
not a personal buddy.
Man,
Who do you think's going to win?
I think Big D is going to be a force to be reckoned with, actually.
He's got a long road, man. He's got that play-in game. So he's got a
but
longer road
Yeah,
than
we have a
most.
little history together, but he was on point this year.
I mean, you got Goat Hunter, you got the Goat, you got Kenny the Cash Man, you've got Matt is in there this year. Why is the carpet wet? Hammer and Hank, Sean Connery.
Adam the Cop.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. Okay. Hey, listen, Sammy, it's always great having you on. Hang on the phone for me, man. Next year.
Yep.
Sounds great.
Here we go. 94.5 The Buzz. Papa Roach forever. Rod Ryan Show, Wild Card Wednesday. 10% chance of rain today, tonight. Nothing over that. I don't see it. Maybe 3 o'clock. We might hit 55, 56 today. That's it. So that is your high on the day. And then you know what? The guy wins. So you got to give him his victory speech. Let's see if he came up with something good.
Hey, everybody, what's up? It's Sammy Baker Davis Jr. I am your fresh out of bed head-to-head one-day champion, and Rod just told me I can't play anymore because Thursday starts the Tournament of Champions. This two-time Hall of Famer has been there before, and all my best goes out to almost all the players.
Ooh.
And write it down now. My ass will be in that bracket next year, bitches.
So he didn't say good luck to everybody. All of the guys that have been around, they all have little personal things like, oh, okay, well.
History.
It could have been 6 years ago for some of them. Some of them 10 years and more. That I have been waiting to play this guy again since, the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Meaning 2004, mid-2000s. That's the beauty of it. No. You want to give him a little taste?
A little taste, yeah.
You want to give him a taste of that?
Give him some.
Hey, Chili. Chili just got a hold of the brackets. Can you hear me? I know that there was a Facebook Live video done yesterday. Are the brackets, is there going to be like a page where all of this lives? We hadn't talked about it at all off air.
Yeah, I'm working on it today, so
Okay.
it'll be up by tomorrow. Also, if
it's wait. So it's not going up. It won't be up this morning. It's going up after the show.
yeah, it'll go after the show.
Okay.
And then if all the contestants, I'm about to email them later on too. But if y'all are listening, can y'all send me a selfie, but just of you, not the whole family or everybody, so I can start putting the verses, pictures, and all that stuff.
And if you don't send in a selfie of yourself, you get the Nick Nolte mugshot.
There you go.
Oh, good one. Good
Okay.
one.
So if you want to avoid the Nick Nolte mugshot being your picture represented on the website, get those selfies into CHILE at thebuzz.com.
Yes, sir.
And that's, you say that, Chile.
Chile.
Yes, sir.
Sucking on a Chile dog.
Thank
Outside
you.
the taste of freeze. We had people rolling the other day with the chili dog song. We had people rolling. Did you ever hear that
Not
one,
people
Hal?
here, but
I have not. I haven't heard it.
The whole song is just sucking on a chili dog. Just every lyric
Like
is
Jack and Diane, but just
sucking on a chili dog.
Wow.
dog.
I guess that never gets old.
It doesn't. All right. Hey, elephants, walruses, bats, lizards, penguins, and monkeys.
what about them?
They all do what we do.
They do.
They all pleasure themselves.
Read it again.
How do elephants? I mean,
Which ones? Which animals are perverts?
I mean, walruses. That's got to be difficult. With don't they have like
You would
big
think.
The
flippers?
tusks and the flippers and the
flippers.
blubber
Like together.
everywhere.
Bats, lizards.
They're always happy.
Penguins. Penguins can even reach down there.
Freaking bats.
There are 38,864 of these in the world. The U.S. has the most, with around 17,000 of them.
Insects.
No.
Bats.
Hell. Golf courses.
How?
Who
Should know
knew?
that.
Japan has the second most golf courses with over 3,000. We have 17,000 golf courses.
Not enough.
Wow. Before he got famous, Rob Zombie. Now, Rob Zombie, musician first, and then all that kind of camera stuff, and then becoming a director and a writer and making movies. Where did he earn his chops? He was a production assistant on Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Oh.
Learned a little something there. Pee-wee, speaking of,
Oh, yeah. Good tie in there.
what are you giving away?
I have a pair of tickets to see Blink 182 for Homeroom. This is going down Toyota Center July 8th. Blink 182 with Turnstile, of course.
All right. You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know which one I'm asking about. What was the first product ever sold on QVC when it went on the air in 1986? 713-212-5945. All right, well, there's our money guy right here. Looking good, bro. Wearing that 10-year Rod Ryan Show hoodie.
Yeah.
That's a 9-year-old hoodie.
It's a 9-year-old hoodie.
That's crazy. All right, how we doing on Wall Street yesterday?
Not too bad. The Dow was up 56 points. We'll kick off this morning at 33,592. NASDAQ up 162 points to 11,358. Benchmark 10-year Treasury is trading at a 3.78%, and oil stands at $86.71 a barrel. To the most active is the big studs: Walmart, Nike, and Salesforce. The big duds: United Health, Travelers, and Mickey D's. On the economic calendar this morning, we'll get numbers on wholesale inventories for September, and right now futures barely on the upside. Hang on to this. We'll have a positive opening right here on Wall Street. That's it. I'm out here. This is Hal, and Managing Director with Raymond James, Porter for the Rod Ryan Show. From Raymond James on San Felipe and Augusta. And don't forget to always rock out with your stock out.
Yo, what's up? It's your brother Rod talking about the Republic Grill. Love this place. I've been raving about it for a while. Some of the best food I've ever had. Terry McBurney, the owner of the Republic Grill, he's got it dialed in. Scratch-made menu. Steaks, pastas, seafood, salads, mouth-watering desserts, signature dishes. My favorite is the American Wagyu chicken fried steak. But man, let me tell you, that cornbread is next-level stuff. Now, I'm not the only one bragging about it. They were just rated a top 10 dining destination in the country, TripAdvisor. So, man, huge supporters of the armed forces. Love that. Incredible food, amazing cocktails. Check this place out, republicgrill.com, republicgrill.com.
There's a disabled vehicle blocking a center lane on 610 South Loop. If you're going eastbound approaching Highway 288, there's some stopping of traffic from Kirby because of that disabled vehicle. Over on the north side, stop and go has accumulated on 610 westbound between East Tex and the North Freeway. No accident, just a little bit of backup there. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Welcome back, Rod Ryan Show. Thank you for having us on. Matt joins us on the program right now. Hi, Matt.
What's going on, brother Rod?
What's up, dude? I think we need to play this. All right, fun fact flashback. What was the first product ever sold on QVC?
Radio.
Yeah, I'm going to give that to you. It was a shower radio, actually.
Shower radio.
Yes. It's all right. You sound like you got a lot. Maybe somebody's in the well or something. Put the lotion. You sound very lotiony this morning. What are you giving him?
Very lotiony. Hey, dude, you get the tickets to see Blink 182 at the Toyota Center. Pretty good prize for a pretty easy game. Congrats.
Nice. Thank y'all.
Very cool. Very cool, bro.
Thank you.
Lots of lotion.
All right, Matt, hang on for me. I don't know what was going on with that. All right, we got to get right into it, man. Houston's headlines.
Now let's do it. Former President Donald Trump has officially thrown his hat into the ring for 2024. He spoke last night from his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida. Trump said America's comeback starts right now, but there are mixed reactions from the GOP. Back to the moon and beyond. Finally, after 2 failed attempts, NASA successfully launched its Artemis 1 moon rocket. It's the first launch of the new Space Launch System rocket, which marks the first step in returning Americans to the moon and eventually on to Mars. This is an uncrewed mission. It's going to last 4 to 6 weeks. It's going to circle the moon before splashing down back to Earth in December. Hey, if you've ever wanted to hug a turkey, now's your chance. There's an animal sanctuary called Gentle Barn, and they're selling tickets to hug and cuddle turkeys ahead of Thanksgiving. They say, look, this is a celebration of life, love, and liberty. The majestic turkeys who should have been cherished throughout history for their intelligence, affection, and dynamic personalities.
You want to hear from a gal working there?
Absolutely, I do.
No, they don't. You don't know that.
If you have kids under 2 years old, they get in free. Just so you know.
All right, spooning a turkey.
Jay Leno told TMZ how he lit his face on fire. He was fixing a clogged fuel line on a steam car that was made by the White Motor Company in 1907. So he had accidentally sprayed gas on his face and hands. At the same time, there was a spark that triggered, and that explosion just lit him up. He says he had a friend, luckily, nearby him that jumped on him, smothered the flames, but he still suffered third-degree burns on his face and his hands, and he might need skin grafts. He's still in the hospital, and he might have to stay there into next week. Burns are no joke.
And I would think that it's probably nasty if he's not tweeting out a picture from the hospital bed or something. I mean, he's making statements, but he doesn't want us to see what he looks like.
Skin grafts,
right?
I mean, that's, again, a very serious injury.
Sure.
Hey, Paramore is going to come to Toyota Center July 11th of next year, but they have had to change their album art to get rid of the former bass player. So it used to have ex-bass player Jeremy Davis on the artwork for this 2013 album. And so now, he did sue the band, so that image has been replaced, and now it's just Hayley Williams wearing a jean jacket that reads, "Grow Up." The link to buy the Houston tickets is on Music Blog page. Those are Houston's headlines.
Take it, Alex.
The Rockets are back in action tonight. They're going to play the Mavericks on the road, trying to put an end to their 3-game losing streak. Tip-off is at 7:30, and you can listen to it over on our sister station, Sports Talk 790. The latest college football playoff rankings came out last night. If the season were to end today, the 4 teams in the playoff would be Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, and TCU. The first out being Tennessee, LSU, and USC. Day one of the XFL draft is this morning, so you can go see who will be joining the new and relaunched Houston Roughnecks. You can watch it starting at 10:30 on XFL.com and see all the XFL draft information you need to know on our sports blog page today. They also assigned quarterbacks to the teams yesterday in the XFL. The Roughnecks' new quarterbacks are Caleb Ellaby from Western Michigan and Brandon Silvers, who played for Seattle during the last edition of the XFL.
You know these guys at all? Anything about them?
Caleb Ellaby was good at Western Michigan. He won a bowl game. I know that.
Okay.
But that's just because I gambled on it.
Well, you're an owner, so I figured you would have some
part
Yeah,
owner,
you've been
part owner.
scouting.
insight.
Yeah. So also on our sports blog page today, you got to go check this out. A soccer player in Europe was trying to propose to his girlfriend after a match. Was like, okay, this will be cool. Let's get her to come down. She was coming down to the field, and a security guard had no idea what was going on, so he just pushes her away and like just thought she was just a fan trying to run onto the field. But like went as bad as it could have gone. The soccer player was upset.
No.
The girlfriend was upset, and it was a really funny video that you need to go check out. Sports blog page
Damn
today.
That's a shame.
It's funny that you're enjoying that the most out of everybody right now. I kind of love it.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
Yo, what's up? It's your brother Rod talking about Gallery Furniture. You know, sponsors of the Fresh Out of Bed head-to-head. Winner of the Tournament of Champions getting a $5,000 mattress from Mac. How great is that? Now, listen, they have got that deal back again already. Astros win it all in 2023, just like they did in 2022. You're going to get not only the money that you spend if you spend $3,000 or more on a Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, Stearns & Foster mattress, but you're going to get double what you laid down at Gallery Furniture. That's right. You're going to get the free delivery, and you're going to get the Max crew hauling off your old mattress. But man, if the Astros win it all again in 2023, you get double your money back free at all three Gallery Furniture locations. They're open until 10 p.m. tonight. Go see them.
The stall is cleared on 6 and South Loop eastbound approaching 288, but there's still stop and go on the south side, about a 7-minute delay. There's also stop and go southbound on East X if you're between Quitman, Liberty, and I-45, about a 6-minute delay there. That's your rec check on 94.5 The Buzz.
94.5 The Buzz. Good morning. Rod Ryan Show, Wild Card Wednesday. Thank you so much for having us on and then getting involved, going next level. If you're calling in, if you're checking us out on social media, if you're just listening, man, I mean, that's the best gift for us, please. The fact that you're listening. And then if you start going next level, you start calling in and doing all those sorts of things. Great. Going through a few emails that are coming in right now. Radio Wizard's emailing me. He's got a mention on the show. He wants to get a mention in there. We got a 10% chance of rain, partly cloudy skies, highs of around 56. It's a good time to kind of reset. We get running and gunning during homeroom. Last game of the last regular season game was played this morning. And somebody always kind of suggests, ways to maybe things you could do differently on the show. And I knew I would get one. Sammy Baker Davis Jr. played today. He's a two-time Hall of Famer. He won the last exhibition game of the year. These were exhibition games you couldn't win to get into the tournament because the Tournament of Champions starts tomorrow, meaning people that have won 5 games. And I knew I'd get one. Like, hey, well, why doesn't Sammy get to start the year off? And I said, I appreciate your email. We've just never done that before. That unknown of a new season.
Right. A fresh slate.
And clearing out those phone lines and not having anything carry over from the previous year. It's also been suggested, well, why don't you let the guy or gal, it won't be a gal this year, who wins the whole thing, why don't they get to play the first game of the season? And I've never done that either. And I understand why you would ask, but I'm gonna keep it the way that we've been doing it. I like that whole thing. I got to do this all over again.
Flipping the calendar year, clean slate, new year.
The girls used to come in here that were Texan cheerleaders.
Uh-huh.
And at one point, if you were a Texan cheerleader, when you tried out the next year, you got to kind of like skip a couple of rows.
Yeah.
And then you would like be entered into like a certain level of competition.
Right.
And then somebody came in differently and they had to start from the bottom again. Right. And I liked that.
Yeah.
I said, no. It's everybody trying to be. It's great that you were a cheerleader. You kind of know the system, but now I'm in charge, and now you got to start from scratch.
You got to compete with the new talent
from the walk-ons.
Right.
So I like that, and that's 100% on me. So that's what we are going to continue to do here. That being said, the tournament does start tomorrow. Chili will get brackets up. I told you, other John broke this stuff down. He's amazing. Big D is taking on Deputy Chase, and I told John I want to do something with him later. Probably not during the show. I just don't think we're going to have time. But what I would like to do is maybe do something with John, maybe after the show, maybe go Facebook Live or something. Other John calculates everything about the Fresh Out of Bed head-to-head, and he's got all the insights. He knows who used the most questions.
Yeah.
He knows everything.
Okay, yeah.
The
I want
matchups,
the list of the people that used the most questions.
who's played who. He's got all that. Radio Wizard wants me to mention for you guys that you can now take a look at some of the finalists. Actually, all of the finalists, Hometown for the Holidays. We went from almost 100 bands that submitted this year to 40 submissions. Your top 40 submissions are now on the world famous Rod Ryan Show page at thebuzz.com and on the mainframe by logging onto thebuzz.com. And I think you kind of know this by now. This is an unbelievable opportunity for 10 local bands to get real airplay. And you got to know how rare this is. It just doesn't happen on a commercial radio station. Well, why not? It just doesn't, okay? But what we do here, and last year we did it for the first time, and we had so much fun. I know we all loved it. But hearing your feedback that listened to not only the show, but the station after 10 o'clock, and how much you guys enjoyed that local flavor. Once an hour, a local band will be played moving forward in the month of December. And that's our hometown for the holidays. And that's so much fun. So 40 bands have an unbelievable opportunity. They are available for you now to vote on. As always, you guys have so much control of what happens, what is not only said, but what is heard on this radio station. Make your voice heard. Get out and vote for what bands should be played. Now, there's a commitment here. There's 40 bands. If you gave every song 60 seconds, that's 40 minutes of your time. Now, logging on and going from band to band to band, and there's just a little bit of time in between. You got to go whiz. You got to get something to drink. it's if you want to go through all 40 bands, and I'm not even saying listen to from start to finish because that's a lot to ask, but it's an hour. It's an hour of your time.
Yeah.
That I'm asking for you to do to go through and listen to everybody. So that, again, on our website. And good luck to all the bands. And for those that didn't make the cut, thank you for submitting. It's never an easy thing, but it's unbelievable the talent that is here. And
Truly.
some of the bands that were in it last year submitted again. Some we didn't hear from, but some bands went and said, hey, okay, here's what we've been working on this year, and here's our banger. Here's our new banger. And we want to be considered to be on the radio again. So good luck to all the bands that made the cut. Quick break. When we come back, got a rec check for you. The pumpkin spice Price is Right
Yeah, man.
is coming up.
Yeah, man.
Alex.
Hype man's gonna be here, Alex.
Alex, you should meet him, man. He's cool.
I want to, man. That XFL.
No.
man, they got this draft day.
Dude,
They
no.
want all the
I won't
part
allow it.
owners there.
No.
I have to go talk to The Rock.
I will not allow your extracurriculars
Oh, it's
to get
for the show.
involved.
I have covered the team for the show.
This is
so.
this is beginning to be a problem.
It really is a problem. It's this whole Clark Kent Superman thing. They're never in the same room at the same time. We're going to play the Pumpkin Spice Price is Right coming up in just a little bit. Please don't go anywhere. We'll get set up after this short break. What's up? It's your brother Rod talking about QC Kinetics. Listen, I know what it feels like to have body pain, aches and pains, and you may be being told that you need surgery. You got to look at every single option before you go under the knife. And I mean, that should be with everyone. If you're sick and tired of living with that constant pain, QC Kinetics, call them. They use advanced regenerative medicine to restore and repair damaged joint tissue, giving you your life back. Hips, shoulders, elbows, knees, back. If you're tired of steroid shots that don't seem to be working, if you're trying to avoid surgery, like I already mentioned, powerful healing agents, highly concentrated, learn about it. It's exciting, it's cutting edge, and it's all to treat pain caused by maybe arthritis, maybe it's an old injury. No drugs, no pain meds, no downtime. QC Kinetics, 713-913-5285. Get you feeling better while the holidays are just upon us. Call now. Appointments are available for this coming week, 713-913-5285. QC Kinetics, 713-913-5285. All right, it's your brother Rod talking about T-Mobile, talking about getting out there on the road, over the river, and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. Now, that would have been a funny page for Chili to read yesterday. But yeah, Thanksgiving is next week. A lot of people are going to be hitting the road to catch up with family and friends. Do so safely. But man, when I'm out there and I'm doing the same, I'm cruising down the highway, I love that I can count on T-Mobile to make my drive great. With more 5G bars in more places, T-Mobile helps keep me connected to what matters most when I'm out there on the road. More highways and byways in Texas than any other state. Man, you're going to want T-Mobile on your team. Okay, I got to tell you, having great 5G coverage in the tundra does make all the difference. You got people working next week. Well, they're going to work on the go. They're going to be able to do so when you're on the road with T-Mobile, thanks to great 5G. You got the kiddos, man, they're going to download the movies and the games, keep them out of your hair to make that drive even better. Make the switch to T-Mobile today, the leader in 5G coverage. T-Mobile has America's largest 5G network. Coverage not available in some areas. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
An off-ramp is partially blocked by a stalled vehicle on I-10 Katy Freeway eastbound after Barker Cypress. So that's what's going on the west side. Over on the south side, you got Highway 288. Those HOV lanes going northbound out Belford are being affected by a disabled vehicle. It's blocking that left lane there. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
Report is sponsored by Whole Foods Market. Thanksgiving's almost here, so get ready to turkey at Whole Foods Market. Get an organic fresh whole turkey for just $2.99 per pound, or choose a fresh whole turkey for just $1.99 per pound while supplies last. Shop in-store or online. Terms apply.
$94.5 The Buzz. Welcome back, everyone. It's exciting. Everyone just kind of can feel the electricity in the air. Alex still in the room with us. That's good. We're getting set up and ready to go for the Pumpkin Spice Price is Right, which is coming up. It seems to be a fan favorite, and it's a favorite of all of us. We got a 10% chance of rain, partly cloudy skies, highs of about 56. Before we get into that, let's find out what's trending quickly.
The Looking at Girls blog page is doing fantastic. And so I went over, took a gander. Nicole Scherzinger from the Pussycat Dolls. Scherzinger. She's doing an ice bath, which has gained a lot of popularity lately.
I asked my physical therapist yesterday about it, and she said, jury's not out on like the benefits of that. She doesn't think it's a bad thing for you.
Very popular. Joe Rogan, all the bigs are doing this.
Correct. And she knows her stuff. She's really knows. And she goes, it's not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
But how great it is for you, she said the jury's out on what the pros think.
Okay.
Meaning
also,
doctors.
People with the medical degrees.
Yeah.
Also, Paige Spiranek is defending female athletes that want to show off their body. She's going on a pretty legit rant. So that's what I was checking out. Looking at Girls blog page is fantastic.
And congratulations. I know Alex loves car racing, but Houston's own Erica Enders is now a 4-time
Let's go.
NHRA world champion. Her and her sister, they had a Disney movie made on them back in the day.
You turned me on to this story.
Erica
I had no
Enders,
idea that it was based in
they're Houston. Yeah, they're from Houston. So she's hot. Her sister's hot.
And they're badasses.
And not only hot, but she's a 4-time NHRA world champion. She's on the Looking at Girls blog page.
Yeah, so tons of great stuff on there. The Wildcard Wednesday is still doing very well. And the Mariah Carey story. Basically, all the stories on the Looking at Girls blog page, those have been trending today. So that's what's trending on 94.5 The Buzz. Yes.
What? Oh, it's time. It's time. Alex.
Dude.
Stay right there.
I gotta hop into a meeting right after.
Stay there.
Until we gotta go to break almost.
Plant them.
I'm not doing it.
It is time for the Pumpkin Spice Prize. I'm over here. Prize. Now I'm over here. Prize. I'm coming at you. Prize is right. The sweeping sensation that's sweeping the nation. The hype man will be joining us in studio in just moments, and he's going to be telling us about a brand new item up for bids. Well, you're going to bid on actual pumpkin spice items available on retail shelves this fall season. I need 3 of you to come on down and join us for the next round of the Pumpkin Spice Price is Right. Winner will get tickets to the Autorama. I got a 4-pack of tickets up for grabs for you. Right now, 713-212-5945. Come on down. 94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Godsmack and Voodoo. I'm taking my dog Voodoo for her second acupuncture session today.
How is that going?
Well, we did it one time in, it's like, you take a vitamin, you miss the vitamin. Like, do you notice that your vitamin, you didn't take it that morning?
Right.
So they're going to ask me, how do you notice, have you noticed anything? And I'm going to say, no, I haven't, but I'm willing to try some more sessions. Voodoo's having all kinds of problems. She's had a knee replacement.
poor
And
baby.
she had a stroke 4th of July, and her brain's not talking to her left front paw. And so I'm trying to reconnect that highway a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know that I don't think that acupuncture is voodoo. I do think that there's medical proof of things working. It just does it work on the dog?
On the pup, right.
I'll try it. I'll try anything for that dopey dog.
She's very dopey.
I'm never getting a dog. I'm never getting a dog, Alex. He's not even here. He left. Jesus. How does he get out of here?
Did you see him in the hall?
Hype man!
Did not. I did not see him.
Did you?
Sounded like he had a very important meeting to get to, though, from when I was listening earlier.
Have you ever met Alex?
I have not met him, but I'm a huge fan.
Hey guys, the sweeping sensation that's sweeping the nation. Let's get right into it, man. It's time. And welcome everybody to the Pumpkin Spice Price is Right 2022. You're going to bid on actual pumpkin spice items available on retail shelves this fall season. And we signed a contract to bring the hype man back with us.
Thank God.
And I was really hoping that Alex could kind of maybe come in and check the game
Maybe
out
one day.
sometime. I mean, I think you guys would get along.
I bet so, too.
I think you
Seems
guys...
like a swell dude.
He's all right. A bit of a pain in my ass. Don't tell him that, though.
Yeah.
You'll never meet him, so it doesn't matter.
It's fine.
Okay, let's see who's going to be playing today. Hey, Kevin, come on down.
Kevo.
Good morning, everyone.
Hi, Kevin. Welcome to the Pumpkin Spice Prices, right? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but you are going to be bidding first today, okay?
Okay.
All right, bro. I need you to hang on the phone for me. Next up is Vanessa. Come on down.
V-Dog.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hey, V-Dog.
Vanessa, let me know that you can hear me.
Oh, yep, I can hear you. Good morning. Sorry.
Good morning. Okay, yeah, no problem. Contestant number 2, you're going to be bidding second on the item that we put up today. I need you to hang on the phone. Please don't go anywhere, Vanessa. That's a wild card right there. I'm worried about her. Next up, contestant number 3, Eddie, come on down.
Good morning.
Hey, Eddie, welcome to the Pumpkin Spice Price is Right. You will be the third person bidding, and I wonder if anybody's tracking this. Do you have more success bidding first, second, or third? I don't know where the most wins come from. I don't have that information, but I feel like we need an analytics guy for all this stuff now.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, well, here we go. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. We've got the hype man. The Pumpkin Spice Price is Right. Would you please tell us about today's item up for bid?
Well, Rod, today's item is Ora Bora's Pumpkin Spice Sparkling Water.
Hang on a second. We don't even know if that's the real name because this guy struggles a little bit.
Ora Bora. I looked it up. It's from Bora Bora.
You thought Allspice was right.
That was right.
Okay.
Have you ever had a sip of water and thought, geez, this is good, but I wish it tasted a little more like fall? Well, now you'll never have to do that again. This is just like your favorite sparkling water, but pumpkin-y. It's made with carbonated water and natural pumpkin flavor.
I hate to stop you when you're on a roll
Yes.
there. I think what you're looking for
Carbonated?
is carbonated water.
It's carbonated. It's made with the real bones of real pumpkins.
I think you're looking for carbonated water.
I double-checked it.
If you could please pick it up from there.
It's also vegan-friendly, Whole30 certified, and non-GMO verified. Now you'll never thirst for pumpkin again. It's a 12-can case of pumpkin spice sparkling water from the fine folks at Ora Bora.
Wow.
All right.
Wow. The talent.
Wow.
Carbonated.
Carbonated.
It's the carbonation that
Okay.
you're going to love about it.
I hope that doesn't throw off our
Actually
contestants.
sounds tasty.
I feel like when we get to this
Oh, it
point,
is.
they're not sure what they're bidding on. Hey, Kevin. Kevin, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. It is a 12-can case of carbonated pumpkin spice sparkling water from Ora Bora. What is your bid on the 12-can case? this morning?
$2.99.
$2.99.
Really?
Is that $2.99, Kevin?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Very good. Hang on the phone for me. A bid of $2.99 is in. Now we go over to Vanessa. Good morning.
Hey, what's up?
Sup. A 12-can case of pumpkin spice sparkling water, carbonated, from Ora Bora. What is your bid on the 12-can case?
I'm gonna say $28.50.
$28.50.
Okay.
Interesting bid. Next up, Eddie. Good morning, Eddie.
Yes, sir.
Eddie.
Morning.
We got a 12-can case of pumpkin spice sparkling water from Ora Bora. I got a $2.99 bid. I got a $28.50 bid. What is your bid on the 12-can case of the carbonated pumpkin spice sparkling water?
If it's anything like alcohol, I'm gonna go $25.
$25 is the bid.
Okay.
Let me lock you in. Okay, one final time, Hypey. Why don't you let these folks know, the fine folks of the Rod Ryan Show, why don't you let them know what the price is?
Well, the 12-can case of Ouroboros pumpkin spice sparkling water is $30.
Whoa! Well. I said she was the wild card on the game.
V-Dog.
V-Dog, you did it.
Is it? Oh, is it? I'm sorry. It's V-Dog.
V-Dog.
V-Dog. Vanessa, you're the winner.
Hey, thanks, man. That's awesome.
You are the winner, and that is awesome. Your bid of $28.50 was the closest without going over. What are you giving her, Tessa?
Okay, you get a 4-pack of tickets to the O'Reilly Auto Parts Autorama that's happening Thanksgiving weekend at the George R. Brown. And people can get discounted tickets at O'Reilly Auto Parts stores. But, man, you won the pumpkin spice prices right. You did it.
Well done, V-Dog.
Way to go.
Thanks, man. Thanks, guys.
All right. Well, thank you, Hype Man. If you don't have anywhere to be, if you want to hang out, I'm sure Alex will be back soon.
I got a meeting.
I'm saying.
We all got meetings.
I guess so.
I'm saying I think you'd enjoy his company. 94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Well, I'm going to start tracking it now. The contestant that bid second was today's winner, V-Dog, Vanessa. She was the one I was worried about, too, man. I was worried about her being in contestant row, but she came in and she crushed it. And then just like that, Alex is back in our lives. Hey, dude.
Oh, hey,
Hey, how's
man.
it going?
Everything go good with your meeting?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, Roughneck's looking good for the draft today.
Yeah, you're looking good, huh? Okay. You giving some input as to
Yeah, that's
who
what they're asking.
letting the Rock know your thoughts on the
Pretty
league and all
much,
of that stuff.
yeah.
Okay, good. I got a 10% chance of rain, partly cloudy skies. 56. That's it, guys. 56. Your wild card Wednesday today is killing it. Tessa, thanks to her bringing it up. The Looking at Girls blog page is killing it right now.
It's excellent.
There is some food information. There's a lot of food. This new Spam's got its own blog, and then there's a whole food blog page today. It's National Fast Food Day. I got a story if we have time later in the show. I got a story.
Oh,
I'm gonna
goody.
but I got to take a short break though. I got to take a short break, man. That pumpkin spice Price is Right really eats up some time. Hey, what's up? It's your brother Rod talking about Yingling, getting ready for a huge week next week. That means this is the week you go and get stocked up. Listen, grocery stores are packed each and every day. Get out there and get your flights by Yingling, the next generation of light beer from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, plenty of room for turkey and stuffing, and still drink some beautiful Yingling flights. Premium refreshment, 6 generations in the making. And while you're out there, if you want to try something different, don't forget Yingling has that killer collab with Hershey's, both from Pennsylvania, and you got to try that stuff. It's on store shelves now. The Yingling Company, Fort Worth, Texas. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hey, it's your girl Tessa talking about my family over at Classic Chevy Sugarland and Classic Chevy Highway 6. If you're in the market for a new vehicle, especially right now, it's getting colder. You want an upgrade. Maybe you want some heated seats. Classic Chevy has more inventory than anyone else, and they want you to relax and enjoy the difference of their family-owned, locally operated dealership, okay? They work so hard. They are striving to make you a part of the Classic Chevy family. They want you to relax, enjoy the difference. Owners Jeff, Tiffany, Sebastian, they're on site, ready to put you in your dream ride. Go over there, tell them Tessa from the Buzz sent you. It's Classic Chevy Sugarland and Classic Chevy Highway 6. Disabled vehicles blocking a left lane, 288. The HOV lanes northbound at Belfort. That's on the south side. Then there's a 15-minute delay on the north side. This is just stop and go traffic, guys. East Tech southbound between Quitman Liberty and I-45. That is your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
Here we go. All right, 94.5 The Buzz. Apocalyptica. And that's Adam Gontier on vocals. He was the one-time singer of 3 Days Grace. 10% chance of rain, partly cloudy skies. 56 will be your high today. I've got Theory of a Dead Man tickets with Skillet. That show announced this week. So we're giving you those tickets at 8:20. That'll be before they go on sale Friday at 10. Yes. Bad Flower announced the other day. Those tickets go on sale Friday at 10. We'll give you those on Know the Show. And I've got some audio, some things I want to play for you. I said I had a little story to share with you. Today is National Fast Food Day, so there will be a tie-in to that. And it's time to hear from Tessa with Houston's headlines, please.
Former President Trump will make another attempt at a second term in 2024. Trump made the announcement during a primetime event at his Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, Florida last night. He touted his record in office on issues like the economy, energy, crime, and immigration, while attacking the Biden administration on inflation and Russia's invasion of Ukraine. There are mixed reactions from the GOP since his announcement. Back to the moon and beyond. NASA has successfully launched its Artemis 1 moon rocket after 2 failed attempts. So it's the first launch of the new space launch system rocket. This is the first step in returning Americans to the moon and eventually onto Mars. Artemis 1 is an uncrewed mission that will last 4 to 6 weeks. It's going to circle the moon before splashing down in December back here on Earth. Why would you even send me this next JD story? I'll never know.
Well, you do know, though. Like, you kind of have an idea of why this plays into our show.
It's triggering.
Okay.
Figgy pudding flavored Spam has arrived for the holidays. Great. So figgy pudding, I get to tie in the holidays. So bring us a figgy pudding. It's a classic holiday cake made with flour, dried fruit, and suet, which is basically hardened fat. That's where the Spam comes in. 2 packs of Spam figgy pudding are going to set you back $10 on Amazon or Walmart.com, but they might not even be available. It's already sold out on Spam.com.
When we did the pumpkin spice Spam, that was right when you got here?
Yeah. It
was around this time.
And I was rethinking my whole life's decisions.
It was around this time. You were only here a couple of months, and we did a dare dice with it, and that's when Alex drew his line in the sand saying, okay.
Dare dice is ruined. I ruined dare dice.
You just couldn't eat it.
I couldn't.
And Alex loved it.
Wouldn't.
No, it's not. I was having a gag reflex.
And
we all ate it.
That stuff did sell out, and I had
it.
I had to buy it on the secondary market, just like it's sold out now. I spent a lot of money on that, and you threw it away.
I'll never forget Alex just so happily grilling it up. Like, he likes it.
He grilled it in studio.
He loved it.
He's never brought in a grill since.
That Spam scent was singed in my nostril hairs for like a week. All right, not so fast, Mariah Carey. An application for the trademark, the Queen of Christmas, also obviously applied for by Mariah, that's been denied. There's a holiday songwriter, Elizabeth Chan, who already had called herself the Queen of Christmas, and she successfully blocked Carey's motion with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. So Mariah Carey will not be able to trademark the Queen of Christmas title. It's been denied.
What did you like so much that Alex talked about on the sports blog page today? Some woman getting pushed out of the way?
Well, during a proposal.
Okay. I want to put this as my favorite story today. I love when rich people that are feeling so entitled that probably do get whatever they want whenever they want it. I love the fact that a court of law told Mariah Carey no. Because that's it. That's the only people that can tell her no. She's got servants all over the place catering to her every whim. I love she was told no.
I asked Rod this morning. I was like, hey, did you see that Mariah Carey judge blocked her?
I'm like, yeah.
He goes, yeah, good.
I love it.
Yeah.
Come to me for a hot take. Come to me for a take on it.
It was like Rod filed the appeal. It was so great. It was so great.
There's just people that Beyonce needs to be told no on something. I don't think she's. There's people out there that are never told no.
Aerosmith has sponsored 2 Red Cross vehicles to help with hurricane disaster relief in Florida. Pretty cool. These 2 trucks are sporting the band's Walk This Way logo, and they're going to join the Red Cross of Central Florida fleet. So obviously these emergency vehicles are used when people need shelter, food, more. They can reach families like that. So very cool. Those are Houston's headlines.
What you got, Alex?
The Rockets are back in action tonight. They're going to play the Mavericks on the road, trying to put it into their 3-game losing streak. Tip-off for that game is at 7:30, and you can listen to it on our sister station, Sports Talk 790. The latest college football playoff rankings came out last night. If the season were to end today, the 4 teams in the playoff would be Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, and TCU, with Tennessee, LSU, and USC being the first 3 out. Day 1 of the XFL draft is this morning, so you can go see who will be joining the new relaunched Houston Roughnecks. All the information for the draft is on our sports blog page today. You can watch it starting at 10:30 on XFL.com. They assigned the quarterbacks to the teams yesterday, and the Roughnecks' new quarterbacks are Caleb Ellaby from Western Michigan and Brandon Silvers, who played for Seattle during the last season of the XFL. Yes.
I've noticed you said that the last couple of sports. And serious question, you said they were assigning quarterbacks. They don't draft them?
No, they kind of just they put people like an individual. I don't know if the coaches made the picks, but like it wasn't a draft. It was just like these are your quarterbacks. That's what happened last time. That's how we got assigned PJ Walker because nobody really knew who he was until he balled out.
And I guess it's just because it's a sub league, you have to kind
so
of
they
do
had
a
to be
few
like, all
things.
right, this is
Got to make sure that everybody has a quarterback.
because obviously quarterbacks should probably go first. You would think.
Yes.
In most of the draft, anyways. But yeah, they just were like, we're going to take quarterbacks already, and then every other skill position is going to go today, and then I think they have a couple other positions like specialty, like punters, long snappers, kickers. Those are tomorrow.
Yeah, because you don't hear that in the NFL. Players are not assigned to teams.
Right. I mean, and usually, like in the NFL draft, like you already have a team with a roster. Like now, they had no roster going into it, so they're kind of building a full roster. So you can go check out all of the list. You can learn about the 2 quarterbacks that they got assigned yesterday on the sports blog page, and then also on the sports blog, you got to go see the soccer player that tried to propose to his girl after a game.
She loves this.
He goes up, he gets down on a knee. The girl's coming down from the stands.
Is it a ruined proposal that you're laughing at?
No,
Yeah.
I'm laughing at the idea. Like, I obviously don't have a boyfriend, but if I did, that is my man. And the idea of a security guard trying to keep me away from a man who I love trying to propose
He
to
didn't
me,
know that.
like, I would be throwing hands.
The
I'd be like,
security
"That's
guard
my
was not
man!"
looking at the guy on his knee. He just thought she was somebody trying to get onto the field. It was like, whoa, 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 and like shoves her, and the guy got mad.
A security
Sports
guard
blog.
would do that.
Oh, I need to go watch this.
An accident's been moved to the right shoulder on I-45 southbound at Airline, but they're still stop and go from Little York, and it's about a 10-minute delay. The north side's just kind of got pockets of this traffic. An off-ramp is partially blocked by a stalled vehicle on East Tech southbound at Quitman and Liberty, and then there's stop and go between Quitman and Liberty and then I-45. That's a 20-minute delay. No accident there. Again, just build up. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
Here we go. Come on. 94.5 The Buzz. That's how you hit the halfway point of the show, people. Good morning. Rod Ryan Show on this Wild Card Wednesday. Alex, everything working okay with the podcasting? I know we had one day where it was down. I had to field a lot of questions about it, which means you guys are listening to the podcast,
Right.
so I'm not all that upset. I'm upset with the company because we had some problems, what we would say, on the back end. It was an iHeart problem and not an Alex problem. You didn't forget to podcast the other day. You couldn't.
I tried to podcast.
Yesterday, you could.
I could, yes.
Today,
everything is back up.
Today, everything's back
Fresh
up and
out of
working.
bed from this morning, already up.
Very good. Oh, okay. Fresh out of bed today. So the last regular season game of the year. That means we start the Tournament of Champions tomorrow on the show, and that's always fun because we change things up a little bit with the music and the drops and all of that stuff. All right. Well, that'll be good, man. I look forward to coming in tomorrow morning. I do every day, but the Fresh Out of Bed head-to-head Tournament of Champions, something a little special about that. 10% chance of rain, partly cloudy, highs of around 56. Also at thebuzz.com. Now, Chili will get the brackets up, and we're going to do something fun after the show today. I don't want to say too much about it, but we're going to get something up, and we got somebody that's been doing a scouting report on everybody, and we're going to talk to them and put together a little video afterwards. Maybe get the odds-on favorite, you know, who to put your money on.
I like that.
For the Fresh Out of Bed head-to-head
Legally gamble.
Tournament of Champions. Hometown for the holidays. Fan voting is now open. What does this mean? Well, we have narrowed down almost 100 entries came in. We have the top 40 submissions right now, and that is daunting, okay? We received so many great original songs from bands and artists showcasing their unbelievable talent here in the Houston area, and it was tough, but we got it down to the top 40. Now, these are the highest in-house scores. Now it's up to you, and then it's going to go out to a few experts, and then we're going to pick the best 10 that are going to be played real airtime in the month of December. So voting is now open at thebuzz.com. The absolute deadline to vote will be, I think, next Sunday. You got all week. We're going to vote. You're going to vote until 11/27, so after Thanksgiving. December 1st is when we make the announcement on this show. Here's the 10 bands, and we're going to spin the first tune, man, and I can't wait. But we're going to do that on December 1st, so I can't wait. 7 o'clock hour. That's a Thursday, by the way. So vote. You will really help determine what are going to be the 10 songs that are spun all month long. It's fast food day. I don't eat a lot of fast food. I'm not bragging about it. I just don't do it. This accident with my leg that I don't talk about, physical therapy yesterday. I mean, I'm still going since the beginning of summer, and there's no end in sight for physical therapy. I use that, and I blame that on my health right now. It's fine, but I'm just not feeling my fittest right now. So I don't go to the fast food places rarely, but right now I don't need it, okay? I'm about 15, 20 pounds overweight from where I'd like to be. But yesterday was a busy, busy day. So I left here early. I had to go to a funeral after the show. And then I got physical therapy. So sandwiched in between, I ran out of here, got my work done. And then I went to the Mass, beautiful. And then I found myself, okay, I got about 30 minutes before physical therapy starts, and I haven't eaten anything. And I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Okay? So do I stop off and get a sensible snack? No. I'm not going to say where I went. But I go through a drive-through, and there's something in my brain that says, dude, fat boy, fat boy, don't get a burger, okay? You're just going to sit there and eat a burger.
Punishing of yourself.
I don't deserve it. I just don't deserve it. So for some reason, I felt like, okay, get the chili cheese fries, though, okay? Now
that sounds so good.
Now these
I'm
things,
invested.
come in a bit of like a tray, okay? So the chili cheese fries, long line. I can't believe how long you guys wait in these lines. it's just not a part of my lifestyle. And I know you guys do this. So I finally get up there, and I see that it's laying sideways. And it's the kid in the window. I'm like, and you got a fork in there? He's like, yes, sir. I'm like, okay. Give him the money, drive off. Pull to the parking lot of where I'm going to start my physical therapy. And I go in there. Not only is there not a fork, but there's not one napkin. Do you have to ask for napkins?
Sometimes. It feels
Okay,
like,
see, I don't know these things. You guys got to tell me. There's not a fork in there, and there's not a napkin. Now Now I'm sitting in my car and I'm really hungry. I do not have the restraint. The disgust I felt with myself as I'm eating with my hands chili cheese fries in my truck
That
yesterday.
is quite a thing to eat with your hands.
I am hating that kid with every bite, but I can't stop. They smell delicious. Do you know how messy chili cheese fries are?
I do.
I am eating them with my hand,
I've
and
done
I'm
that.
praying
It's
that
fine.
somebody doesn't walk by my truck. The disdain I have for myself, okay? The self-contempt. Every single time I shovel a mound of chili cheese, and then the dripping and the chili and the cheese drip. I'm a mess.
That sounds so fun to do.
Now listen, you can't make jokes anymore, but I didn't want to kill the kid, but I did want to pop him in the nose.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did want to.
That's not unreasonable.
I did. I was very upset. I asked specifically. Now you would say, Rod, before you drive away, check to see that everything you need is in there.
Time.
True.
Time.
I've been waiting a long
It's
time.
like I trusted you.
I asked. The kid absolutely said, yes, there's a fork in there. Thank you.
He said, yes, please leave. I'll say anything to get you out of this line.
Tessa, I already hated myself for ordering the fries. Okay? I hated
Proud of you.
myself for it. I hated it. I hated
Treat.
myself. It was awful. And then I do not have what it takes to just look at that and say, I'm going to go
I'll
into physical
save
therapy
it,
and then
yeah.
I'll eat it cold and I'll with a fork. I
you gotta
sat
go.
there
It's go time.
like a little piggy in my seat
Yum, 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 yum,
with
yum.
my hands and hating myself with every mouthful.
I've just licked my chili cheese fingers.
And I ate the whole thing.
Dude. I'm really
Put a
proud
fork
of you.
in there! I asked for a fork! Hating myself.
Probably been a spork. It would have been miserable anyway.
Happy fast food day, everybody.
Okay, I have been reminding you, it's here this weekend. Diamonds Direct biggest and final sale, the store-wide sale, 3 days of 20% extra savings, guys. I've been talking about this because it's huge. This Friday through Sunday, your final chance before the holidays to save that extra 20% on virtually everything in store. I'm talking rings, earrings, pendants, bands, colored gemstones, huge savings just across the board. And yes, this includes thousands of engagement rings. Yep, 'tis the season for that as well. The selection's going to be like double. So those designer lines are being flown in from all over California, New York. You can go see those latest styles. It's just in time for the holidays. This is the big one. Diamonds Direct, breaking all the rules for what? To give you that extreme value for this final store-wide sale of the year. Special financing, always available. You can spread those payments out. This is the best pre-holiday shopping opportunity for you. People are going to drive from hours to take advantage of this. And you're in H-Town. You're in the area. You can just go down there and save an extra 20% on just about everything. All the details at diamondsdirect.com. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Don't miss it. Hear ye, the king and queen welcome you to the fair village of the Texas Renaissance Festival. Guys, lads and lassies, rather, the pipes are calling you to a celebration of the joys of Scotland. The theme weekend, Highland Fling. Witness the thrill of Highland Games. Show off your Scottish finery in the Bony Knees contest. What? I know. It's going to be a blast. TexRenFest.com. That's what you need to know. You can get $5 off your admission price if you if you buy your tickets in advance at texrenfest.com. Eat your way through the kingdoms. Don't forget the royal joust. Every night ends with His Majesty's royal fireworks. It is such a good time for the whole family. It's the Texas Renaissance Festival. Huzzah! An accident's blocking 2 left lanes and a left shoulder in the Spring area. I-45 northbound at Rayford Sawdust. Emergency crews, including the fire department, there are on the scene. It's about a half-hour delay, but that's why you got the stop and go from FM 2920. There's also an accident on the north side. This one's blocking 3 left lanes. I-45 southbound at FM 1960. Stop and go there. This might be actually part of the same accident, northbound and southbound, but that one's a 12-minute delay, and that's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
This report is sponsored.
94.5 The Buzz. Welcome back. Rod Ryan Show. Got some great concert tickets coming your way. Please stay with us. Got a 10% chance of rain, partly cloudy skies, highs of around 56. Who was that? Chad Mick, Chad MC, who sent in the photograph, found a picture of Rod sitting in the parking lot eating his chili cheese fries with no fork. And it's a portly Winnie the Pooh just digging into that honey pot with his paw and just honey everywhere. Thank you. Thank you. You laugh at my shame. I'm glad I could amuse
They're
you.
good stories. Good stories.
What's trending, please?
Okay, so on that note, I mean, today is National Fast Food Day, right? So it's an unofficial holiday. It is trending. A place called the Pig Stand in Dallas, Texas, opened the nation's first ever drive-in restaurant. So, this is something that's been going on since 1921, and Americans we don't like to get out of our car.
If something requires utensils, please include them.
Yeah.
I mean, double down on that when someone asks if the utensils are in there. Don't just blindly say yes and think that whoever prepped that bag did the right thing.
A life lesson.
I'm asking you at the window, is there a fork in there?
He said, fork off.
I'm trusting you. When you told me yes, I believed you.
He trusted you. Also, Skinner is going to be very excited about this one. Mountain Dew, another flavor. Pitch Black will be back in January. There's going to be a zero sugar version of Mountain Dew, which I don't think people will appreciate that enough. And then
we have a coworker.
Drink
Well,
one.
you mentioned Skinner. We have a coworker here that
He's
drinks
addicted.
a mad amount of Mountain Dew.
Actually addicted.
Everything else about him, I mean, I'm going to say something nice about him. Everything else about him is fairly normal.
Very normal, except for that addiction.
He doesn't have that, kind of hillbilly thing going on that Mountain Dew kind of is associated with. He loves it.
Yeah. Also, you love Beyonce, and she leads the Grammy nominations with 9 nods. Her and Jay-Z are now tied for most nominations. They each have 88 Grammy nominations. Where did I learn this? On the Looking at Girls freaking blog page, which I'm telling you today, it's always good.
It's
exceptional today.
It's the blog page that I work the hardest on.
It's exceptional.
There's a lot of
trending on
There's a lot of stuff on there. There's a story, you haven't even dug that deep yet. Disney Plus, they somehow, in the movie Splash with Daryl Hannah.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Mermaid, right?
Yes. There's a scene in there where they show her butt. Well, Disney Plus, they put some CGI long hair on Daryl Hannah, and it covered up her butt. But now they feel like they can get rid of that because they've put a parental rating on there, and now they're putting it on the parents, whether or not they want to let their kids watch that.
See her butt.
Yeah. So there's a pretty interesting story. That's on the Looking at Girls blog page. They CGI'd hair over her ass crack.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yep.
It's a butt.
Yeah, it's a butt. Doing the butt. What are you giving away?
I have a pair of tickets to see Theory of a Dead Man and Skillet on the Rock Resurrection Tour. It's going down at Bayou Music Center March 14th. Tickets go on sale Friday at 10 a.m. Ticketmaster.com. So these are win-ems before you can buy them.
Caller 10 713 212 5945. Come on. 94.5 The Buzz. That's Alien Ant Farm and Smooth Criminal. Rod Ryan Show, Wild Card Wednesday. A lot of talk today about links and guests. Make sure you go and you check out the website, please. Links and guests. It is absolutely packed. A lot of food stuff on there today. I didn't do a traditional 3 things you must see, but there's a 3 things that dogs have done that you must see. And it is all, and there's even a 4th one if you keep scrolling. So, yeah, it's the 3 things is all dog related today. There just happen to be a lot of great dog content out there. 10% chance of rain, highs of around 56. Let's go to the phones. Good morning. Rod Ryan Show. Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who's this?
This is Tim.
Hi, Tim. How are you?
I'm doing good. Just driving around.
Caller number 10.
Yeah.
What does he want?
Dude, you get the tickets to Theory of a Dead Man and Skillet at the Rock Resurrection Tour. Congrats.
That's good. I haven't seen Theory of a Dead Man.
Dude, they're great. They are great. Love those guys, man. They're so good live. Because he can sing all his voice. He doesn't sing out of his range. So he's going to be able to sing those songs forever. Tyler, right? Taylor? Tyler. I forgot. But yeah, he sings in a very comfortable register where I think he's going to be able to sing those songs forever, which is good. So congratulations, man. You're going to love them. I've never seen Skillet live. So Tyler, thank you. He's a weird guy. He's fun. He's very funny. When I say he's weird, he's funny. You should have seen the faces he was making at my kid. I think I had my kid at that BuzzFest or something.
Okay.
And he was looking at her like an alien. And he's a really, really funny guy.
Kind of hot.
He's got great hair.
Tall. 6'4", it says here.
Oh, yeah. He's big, string bean, tall guy with the hair and everything. There was a time when themed restaurants were a huge deal. Planet Hollywood. Did you ever go to one of those back in the day?
Have I been to a Planet Hollywood?
I don't even know.
Only the hotel in Vegas.
Okay,
No,
I don't even know if they have these over-the-top restaurants anymore. That was what? Sylvester Stallone, Arnold, and maybe Bruce Willis was involved with those. And you'd always see some douchebag with like a $600 Planet Hollywood jacket out somewhere, and he thought he was the coolest guy in the world. He's like, well, yeah, I know somebody. I know Bruce Willis. No, you don't. There was an all-star cafe. Alex, do you remember that? I want to say Wayne Gretzky and Andre Agassi, maybe, and maybe Tiger Woods. It was a big thing.
I do not remember
to do themed restaurants.
Okay,
you had to go to a big city. Now, I didn't grow up in a place like that. They had a couple of these over in Niagara Falls because that was a tourist spot.
Right.
But if you went to New York, even when I was a kid, if somebody went to Florida, you're like, oh my God, bring me back a Hard Rock Cafe.
Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah, that was a big thing.
Bring me and then people would have Hard Rock Cafe.
It was like the same shirt. It just was like Hard Rock Cafe,
Orlando.
New York, Hard Rock Cafe, Orlando.
Yeah, that was a huge thing to have that. You felt like you were super cool.
Yeah. Ken Griffey Jr., Shaq, Joe Montana, Wayne Gretzky, Andre Agassi, and Monica Seles were the investors.
Ooh, I barely got any of those. Okay. Was it called the All-Star Cafe?
The official All-Star Cafe, yeah.
Yeah, there was one in New York City.
Okay.
And you go and, there's Shaq's shoes. You're eating, next to Shaq's shoes. A website conducted a survey asking people for their favorite themed restaurant. You're not going to get the first one because we don't have one here, and I've never done it. Medieval Times came out on top.
God, I want to go so bad.
I don't know how many of these there are, but obviously...
There's one in L.A., I know that.
There's one in Dallas, and it became famous because of the movie The Cable Guy.
Yep.
If you did not live in a city that had these, chances are you didn't even know there was such a thing.
Right.
I gave him free cable.
But The Cable Guy, the Medieval Times that they go to, it made it seem like that was the coolest place to be.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many there are, but... people said that's their favorite themed restaurant, Medieval Times.
I've heard it's super exclusive. The one it's like Magic Castle is the one in LA, and you do have to know somebody to get in.
Okay.
That's what I've heard.
Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville came in second place as far as approval, what people think is good, what they like. Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville, there's one that I went to in Las Vegas. And I've told this story before. They had an all-you-can-drink Bloody Mary bar.
Ooh.
Now, they've got peel and eat shrimp.
Yum.
They've got bacon and the olives and the pepperoncinis and all. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay.
Loaded up.
It's like $18 for a Bloody Mary with all that stuff on there. Hey, man, it's $25 and it's all you can drink. So I'm like, I'm going to put a hurting on Jimmy Buffett right now. I'm going to put a killing on him.
Right.
You drink one of those with all that crap in there?
You're done.
Wheel me out.
Toast.
They got me. Got them.
Yeah.
They got the tourist. I forced myself to drink a second one full of bacon.
They have one in Times Square.
I was going to throw up.
They have a hotel in Times Square, a Margaritaville hotel, and they have the Statue of Liberty, and it's not holding a torch, it's holding a margarita.
Ooh.
Brill.
Pretty
Brill.
great. Pretty
So
great.
Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville.
There's one in Conroe.
I've eaten
Yeah.
and
You can vote up to it.
That's a resort.
Yeah, I stayed there for one of our weekends we had off.
Yeah.
I went after a BuzzFest.
That's a resort. Rainforest Cafe came in third. I gotta admit, my kid does love it.
They're cute.
My kid does love it. Thinks
They still
it's
have one
cool.
in Katie Mills.
You know what? I don't know. I've never taken her to one here.
Oh, it's just
Yeah,
oh,
they're
it's
always
rain
they're
time.
Like in Orlando, like
They have one in Galveston.
Vegas.
Hard Rock Cafe came in fourth. Planet Hollywood came in next, and that was last place. I mean, I think a couple years ago you could have probably had a lot more of these.
There's like an 80 themes one. You told me about this one. Hungry Like the Wolf right there on Studemont.
But I think it's a one-off.
Oh, okay.
Hungry Like the Wolf is a one-off
And
place.
now-
It's not a. I mean, it has a theme.
Okay.
But I don't think it's a chain.
Okay.
So, what about? I've never been to the place. Is it Dick's?
Dick's Last Resort. That was what I was about to.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
in San Antonio,
Antonio.
and they have a couple other places where they're just mean to you.
Do they really?
I hate that concept.
It's fun. It's so
No,
fun.
it's not.
Is
You
it
take
really?
it's fun if you've been and you take your friend. You're like, yeah, let's just get a drink, and
Yeah.
then they're like, they'll just throw like.
No.
They'll throw like pieces of paper and then like silverware, like forks or plates and silverware. Pick it up.
And the
then
place-
they always, if you give them your card, they call and like, hey, your credit card's been declined. And then they make you wear these funny hats that are like, I play with naked Barbies, or making like I have fake boobs or something like that. Or just kind of like making fun of you, and they're mean.
Did at one point, because I didn't grow up around this stuff, but when I went to New Orleans, there was a lot of these places. Did Joe's Crab Shack, did they used to get up and do like a show on
Yes,
the
bro.
tables?
Yes,
Those Johnny
bro. It was like
Rockets
they
did
would
that, too.
turn off lights. It would be like a rave, and you would do like there would be like a conga line through the damn restaurant.
Joe's-
My girlfriends used to work there.
Joe's Crab Shack.
Joe's Crab Shack.
Is that a thing still?
I don't know. I don't know what the latest is, but I had roommates that worked at Joe's Crab Shack, and they hated that.
I feel like
there were
I've-
routines.
I feel like I've eaten there, and that didn't happen. And I feel like what I'm talking
Might have
about
gotten
is something
away with
that's
it.
20, 25 years ago.
That's definitely when I had the roommates.
There was a performance
Johnny
involved.
Rockets was that way too. I had a friend that worked there in high school, and he hated it.
Now, did you guys ever go to a Coyote Ugly bar?
Oh yeah, I've been to the one in Austin.
I've never
Eh,
been in.
eh.
I know of them.
You know, like they don't cut
Like-
your tie.
But you
like
built
in the
it
movie.
was built up in the movie, so you're thinking, oh my gosh, what am I going to get into? And it wasn't packed when I went, and
But-
the girls were cool, but
That girl in the movie, she was played by an actress. It's a real woman
Lil.
that came up with that concept.
Yeah,
and I think
Lil.
that's her name. And I worked with her on promotions when she set up the place in New Orleans and we would go there. It was more of a bar. They didn't have a kitchen. So I don't know if that doesn't count as a themed restaurant. I will say for a short period of time, and again, 25 years ago, there was a model cafe. And it was the supermodels.
Models.
And you walk through this huge camera. That was the front door was the lens of a Nikon camera, and that was how you entered.
cool.
And I guess
Okay.
you would see shoes and dresses from
yum.
you would see shoes and dresses from supermodels.
And then there's no food because models don't eat.
Oh yeah.
I'm almost positive it was Models
You had to throw
Cafe.
it up.
We're
after.
going to share this carrot.
All right, well,
Have some water.
first place is Medieval Times, and I've not been to
Let's
one
go.
yet. There's something that I went to because I stayed at the Excalibur in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
So there may have been something like that there.
Have I stayed there? Can we go to Vegas?
Yeah. Okay. That was just something that came down. Yo, what's up? It's your brother Ron talking about our good friends over at Centergenics. Guys, if you're 30 years of age or older, starting to notice a lack of energy, you don't have time for that. You don't have time for lack of energy. I don't. If you're losing your focus, your sex drive may be down a little bit, it could be low testosterone, okay? I've been going to Centergenics for a month now. It is a game changer. I have been doing testosterone shots for years with my home doctor, but the guys at Centergenics are next level. They created a treatment plan specifically to my needs. And I'm thinking, well, what are they going to do different? Oh, man, is it different? Okay, guys, if you're feeling sluggish, low testosterone is not something to take lightly. Do what I did and get a test at Centergenics, Houston's premier low testosterone therapy center. They've got locations all over town. You can walk in or visit endmylowt.com. Go to endmylowt.com.
Hey, it's Tessa, always encouraging you to clean up your junk or at least give it to Houston Scrap Metal Recycle Center. That way you can get some money for it, right? Houston Scrap Metal Recycle Center is open 7 days a week, and they're located at 11801 West Montgomery Road. That's a super easy drive to make. I've made it multiple times. 11801 West Montgomery Road. You can turn your scrap metal used cars, just drive your used cars right on up to the scale. They'll make you an offer on it. Old electronics, appliances. If you got that stuff laying around, that's money, okay? Turn that into money. They're paying out top dollar. My boy Victor over there at Houston Scrap Metal Recycle Center. Tell them Tessa from the Buzz sent you, and if you need to check them out online, the place, listen, I'm going to tell you, the place is super clean. The staff is super friendly. If you want to check them out online, it's houstonscrapmetal.co. An accident's been reported. I-45 Gulf Freeway northbound at Lockwood. It's stopping traffic on the southeast side, about a 15-minute delay there. Also, the accident, there's been an accident in Spring. It just cleared on I-45 northbound Rayford Sawdust. They're still stop and go from FM 2920, and it's under a 10-minute delay. But if you want to avoid the majority of that, you can take the Hardy Toll Road. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
All right, here we go. 94.5 The Buzz, Google Doll Slide. Rod Ryan Show. Wild Card Wednesday. Thank you guys for checking us out on the world-famous Rod Ryan Show page at thebuzz.com. Lots of good links today. 10% chance of rain, partly cloudy, highs of around 56. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, let's go. Tessa, one final time. Houston's headlines.
Former President Trump is running to retake the White House in 2024. Trump announced his bid for a second term during a primetime event last night at his Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, Florida. He touted his record in office on issues like the economy, energy, crime, and immigration. There were mixed reactions from the GOP. Back to the moon. And possibly beyond. Yeah, NASA successfully launched its Artemis 1 moon rocket. It's the first launch of the new space launch system rocket, Gemini Moon Christmas. It's the first step in returning Americans to the moon and eventually on Mars. Artemis 1 is an uncrewed mission. It's going to last 4 to 6 weeks. It's going to circle the moon before it splashes back down to Earth in December.
So they talk so much about colonizing the moon and people living on Mars. Like, you don't ever want to go outside again for the rest of your life? Like, that's something that's appealing to somebody?
I don't know who, but I'd imagine.
Who?
You know,
I mean,
I don't.
You want to live in a bubble?
I'm not interested.
Not me either.
Space really does terrify me. It's the unknown. It's black hole talk. I'm not into it. I'm very glad there are humans smart enough to do the math to calculate all these things.
Right.
But it's just not my wheelhouse. Imagine that.
I would dig visiting, but this whole living on the moon thing, you're never taking a walk outside. Ever. You're not going to create.
Think of all the cheese. Think of all the cheese, though.
It's awful.
Hey, what about this, Rod? Have you ever wanted to hug a turkey?
No.
Okay, well, if you change your mind.
The short answer is no.
If you change your mind, there's an animal sanctuary called the Gentle Barn, and they are selling tickets. You can go, you can hug and cuddle these turkeys ahead of Thanksgiving. So the thing is that, you know, turkeys, according to the Gentle Barn, they're intelligent, they're affectionate, and they have dynamic personalities.
Stop. All right,
so you can go and you can cuddle, you can feed them treats, you can join them for a pie. See?
Thanks, Janet.
So I just want to say, my brother.
You don't know that turkeys like to be cuddled.
No clue.
My brother shoots turkeys, and he brought me back the talon of that turkey, okay? And it looks like a velociraptor claw. I'm not cuddling that thing.
There's some voodoo with that, too, by the way.
100%.
Like, maybe chicken feet. There's voodoo with chicken feet.
I'm gonna put a picture of this claw on Twitter. Tell me if you want to cuddle with it.
You're making a stew?
Jay Leno told TMZ how he lit his face on fire. We talked about this accident yesterday, but now we have more details. So he was fixing a clogged fuel line, and he accidentally sprayed gasoline on his face and his hands. And then at the same time, a spark triggered an explosion that basically lit him up. He says a friend had to quickly jump on him, smother the flames. He suffered third-degree burns on his face, on his hands, and he actually might need some skin grafts. So he's still in the hospital, and he might have to stay there into next week. That's the update we have.
The other celebrity story this week was I think Tessa burned her thumb on a Starbucks coffee.
Yeah, it was actually a MyFitFoods. The Steam release got me right in that thumb.
Yeah, it was bad, huh?
Bad enough to show Rod and to complain. Well, it's like,
it's when
like,
somebody,
this is what's new with me.
Like when somebody comes to you and they're like, check this out. Now,
it's nothing.
Now, listen.
Look at this, Alex.
I know you can't see anything, but it really hurts. I'm like, thanks for showing me.
I just want you to feel what I feel.
Thank you for sharing and showing me.
Okay.
I hope you heal up. T's and P's.
The former bass player. It's not a fish.
Slapping the bass. Slapping the bass.
All right, look. Jeremy Davis was in Paramore. He was in the band, and he had left them 3 times.
Slapping the bass.
And then he sued them in 2015. Well, you know what? Paramore has changed the album art. He is no longer there.
Check this out. I'm playing air bass. For some reason, it works better when you're up here. I'm playing air bass.
It's bass-tastic. Okay, Haley Williams is wearing a jacket that says "Grow Up" on it, and I think that's what you should do too, Rod. Coincidentally, that's on the music blog page. Those are Houston's headlines.
Slapping the bass.
Grow up.
Sports.
Rockets are back in action tonight. They're going to play the Mavericks on the road. They're trying to put it into their 3-game losing streak. Tip-off for that game is at 7:30, and you can listen to it over on our sister station, Sports Talk 790. In college football, the latest CFP rankings came out last night, and if the season ended today, if the 4 teams that would be in the playoff would be Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, and TCU, with Tennessee, LSU, and USC being the first 3 out. Day 1 of the XFL draft is this morning, so you can see who will be joining the new relaunched Houston Roughnecks.
Let's go.
You can watch it starting at 10:30 on XFL.com. You can see all the draft information on our sports blog page today. They did assign quarterbacks to the teams yesterday, and the Roughnecks' new quarterbacks are Caleb Ellaby from Western Michigan and Brandon Silvers, who played for the Seattle Dragons last season of the XFL. On our sports blog page today, you got to go check out the soccer player tries to propose to his girlfriend, and a security guard had no idea what was going on, shoves her away when she comes down, thinking she's trying to run on the field. Soccer player's not happy. Security guard still is confused. It's a great video. Sports blog page.
This is Tessa's. I have.
It is just hilarious.
But I have a blog page full of cute dogs doing amazing things, and Tessa loves this video more than anything.
He's on his knee, and the girl's walking up to the
Yeah,
security
she
guy
gets shoved
pushes
pretty
him.
hard too. It's definitely worth a trip to the sports blog page today. I promise.
All right. Here we go. It's your brother Rod talking about T-Mobile again, getting out there on the road. Road tripping is going to be huge, man. They're talking about record numbers out there on the road over the next week. Please be safe out there. It's fall here in Houston, and I know it's busy, but it's because it's the best time, man, to get out there and visit with family and friends. So many of you are skipping the airways and just hitting the road. Well, when I'm out there cruising down the highway, I love that I can count on T-Mobile to make my drive great. With more 5G bars in more places, T-Mobile helps keep me connected to what matters most when I'm out there on the road. Now, with so many of us, now I know it's nobody that listens to this show, but it's people that listen to some of these other shows out there. They're the knuckleheads. They're the ones that are out there ruining it for all of us, creating all that traffic. With T-Mobile, you're going to have your apps pulled up, and you're going to have the maps pulled up, and you're going to want to know where and when that accident is and how long it's going to take to get around it. What's the shortest route? What's the way to get around it? T-Mobile's going to help with all of that. What are you waiting for? Switch to T-Mobile today, the leader in 5G coverage. T-Mobile has America's largest 5G network. Coverage not available in some areas. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
All right, let's go back to that accident on the west side. It's blocking two right lanes. 610 West Loop southbound at Westheimer. It's stopping traffic from 290, about a half-hour delay. Again in Spring, the accident there cleared. I-45 northbound at Rayford Sawdust, but you can still get on the Hardy Toll Road if you want to avoid the majority of the delays. It is still just under 10 minutes, but it is building. So that's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
All right. 94.5 The Buzz. Foo Fighters and My Hero. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Angela writes in, and Angela has spit out all of her coffee this morning.
Why?
Angela has spit out now. Where's her email? Brother Rod, longtime listener. I'm mad at you right now. I just spit out my coffee in my car. It got over some papers that I need. I have no idea what you're doing, but keep slapping that bass.
Oh my God. Don't encourage his ass.
Slapping the bass?
So unnecessary.
Alex.
I flub one word. You know, there's a lot
You
of
work
words.
at a rock station.
Alex, this is
It's
not
the bass.
this is not a movie that everybody has seen. Like Angela, who spit her coffee out, she has no idea what I'm doing on the air when I'm slapping the bass. Slapping the bass? She doesn't know, but she's spitting out her coffee. You have it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, because I was ready to go here.
Oh,
You-
I've
He
got
wanted
it. We've
Rod
had
was
this
gonna
for
just
years, buddy.
do the whole scene.
All right. So Paul Rudd is in this movie called I Love You, Man. And he's
They're big Rush
engaged.
fans.
He's a big Rush fan. He's engaged. And for some reason, his fiancée doesn't know that he plays bass guitar.
Right.
And he goes, I play a little bass guitar. And she doesn't know who Rush is, so he's trying to play her Rush. And he's explaining that he plays the bass guitar, but what he does with it is something like this. It's a great movie.
Yeah. One of my favorite movies.
Did you already know? Did we both like it, or did I turn you on to that movie?
No, it was like that and Forgetting Sarah Marshall are probably my two favorite.
Yeah, we were both
movies,
watching
yeah.
it. Okay, yeah, I Love You, Man is a great movie. New terms been popping up online. You know, I like to keep my pulse on what the kids are talking about online. Anybody plan on winter coating
What
this
is that?
this
What
year?
is that? Is it sexual?
You could almost. Oh, I could see like wrapping up your wiener. No.
Like an extra coat.
Wrapping the ween. Wrapping the ween. Wrapping the ween.
All right, well,
It's not that.
okay, good.
Wrapping
What
the
is it?
ween.
Winter coating.
Winter coating.
Is that like sugar coating?
So you only need to put on your winter coat when it's cold out.
That's right.
And then you put that old friend away.
Okay.
And then it gets cold out, and you pull that coat out of the closet.
No, we're
And you-
not
and you-
going back.
And you put it on again. And you put that old friend on again, that winter
We're
coat.
not going back to our exes in 2022. Stop.
It has nothing to do with the weather, but it does have something to do with the time of year it is, Tessa. Winter coating
Cuffing.
is when your ex comes back into your life for the
Hell
holidays.
No.
Maybe you hit up some parties together. Or you just hibernate and Netflix and chill.
I think
Only to be gone
We've
again
moved on.
once the spring arrives, just like your winter coat.
hell no. My family would be so pissed.
Hey, I'm bringing the winter coat with me. Is everybody cool with that? Who? That dork from last year?
That geek.
No, you're not going to be winter coating?
I don't think so. I
No.
think the anger and like the hate has subsided finally.
Oh, yeah?
So I don't need to rebubble any of that.
I
think
think-
I'm like I'll, I no longer wish death upon his household.
I liked where you were going with the winter coating better.
Yeah, I thought it was like going to be one of these things I had to Google and get in trouble flagged for.
Cover the ween.
Slap that winter coat on, boys.
Yeah, do that, guys. If you're going out there, man.
For real.
Yeah.
For real.
Slap a winter coat on your ween. You giving something away?
Yeah, I am. I have a pair of tickets to a sold-out show. Now, the show's tonight, so I need someone down to see the 1975 live at 713 Music Hall tonight.
You know, it's very specific, somebody that can pick up and go tonight. And I kind of like this because I like this person before I've met them.
Like they're so spur of the moment and cool.
Yeah. This caller 10 that's very near in my future that I'm about to meet. I like this person that I can pick up and go. I am DTP.
Interesting.
I am down to party tonight, Rod. You got the right guy. You got the right gal. I can pick up and go to this sold out show tonight. I love that person.
I don't know if people know how many prerequisites you have to actually like a person. So for them to get a fast pass to you, just like being like you're cool,
Yes.
that's
Yeah,
that's bold.
I'm about to love this person in about
Come get this lovin'.
this person that is 6 minutes in my future. I love you. Caller 10 right now, 713-212-5945.
Oh, Houston, you know we have one more reason to celebrate. Right now, you can hit a home run with Man Eye Institute's special throwback LASIK pricing. And we know that we are in your ballpark with this pricing because there's never been a better time to have LASIK at Man Eye Institute. You're never going to see pricing like this again, okay? So book your free LASIK consultation and ask about deferred interest payment plans, okay? Ask about guaranteed approval financing. Those are all things that are going to help you more friendly to your budget. Of course, how do you book this? You call 800 My Vision or you go online, you go to maneye.com. You'll have all the details there. An accident's blocking two right lanes, 610 West Loop southbound at Westheimer. It's stop and go from 290. Over on the northwest side, two right lanes and a right shoulder are blocked. This is 290 northwest going westbound at Spring Cypress. And again, this is just a car accident there. Not just a car accident, but that's the accident that's blocking those lanes. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Alex is over there wagging his tail like a dog. He's got something real good to tell us. Let me go over to the phones first. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show.
Morning.
Who's this?
This is Country.
Country, are you the kind of guy that hears a couple of people on the radio and they say they got tickets for something tonight? It's a sold-out show.
Hey, bro, I'm always DTP.
And then you go, you know what? I'm DTP. Like, I'm down to
Always.
party tonight. DPT. D.
Yes, sir.
Down, DTPT.
Always DTP.
Down to party tonight. Yeah, that's right. I got the right guy on the phone.
Heck yeah.
I love you. I love this guy. I love this guy. I think I used to be you. That's why.
You just miss the old version of yourself.
That's why I'm in.
We're a lot alike.
That's why.
Let's see, all my kids are grown. So
I love this guy, man. He put in his time already, man. He's like, no, now it's me. Okay, I sacrificed. Okay, it was about other people for such a long time.
Right.
Now it's down for me to party, bro. Congratulations, you've got tickets, sold out show tonight, the 1975. You and a guest. Do you have somebody that's down to party tonight with you?
I'm pretty sure I can find somebody.
I'm sure you can too, man. You sound like the kind of guy that has people, like-minded people around you at all times.
Oh, yes, always. I got a list of them.
All right, man. Thanks for being a part of the show. Appreciate you, man. Have a good time, okay?
You too. Appreciate it, fellas.
The guy's name is Country. The guy's name is Country.
Guy's legit.
Okay, you don't run around calling yourself Country and have a lot of plans.
I'm sick of people being cooler than me.
Awesome. Oh, hi. All right, what are you wiggling about over there? You got something really good?
It's a pretty little simple game for you. It's trash can basketball. Maybe, it's frowned upon at your work, or maybe you're at home and you just don't feel like shooting into your own trash can, but like you can just play on
We
a
love
computer.
doing that
All you do is
here.
use your mouse or your finger if you're playing on your phone, and you just throw the trash can, or you throw the ball into the trash can. It's pretty easy.
And you guys say Kobe.
Are you throwing a ball or are you throwing
it's
a paper ball?
balled piece of paper.
A wad.
A wad.
Yeah.
And you just keep throwing it, and when you're done with that, it comes back out, and you throw it back again. Pretty simple. Trash can basketball. Great way to kill some time today at the office or while you're pretending to work today.
Tessa just went old school and
Brick.
threw a brick up.
That wasn't great.
No, I'm gonna go digital.
Yeah, try that. Go digital and check it out today at the world famous Rod Ryan Show page at thebuzz.com.
94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Wakey. 9:28. Your ass better be up by now. It's 9:28. What do you mean wakey?
Yeah, you're late.
Get up. What are you doing?
For life.
What the hell? 10% chance of rain, partly cloudy, high of 56. Cold all week, guys. Cold all week, and even colder this weekend. Might be in the 40s this weekend. You like it?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I've got my shoes, my boots.
I like the beginning of it, and then I like just the amount of time that we get where it's colder temperatures here. The whole thing up north.
Yeah, no, I'm not interested in that.
6 months of it. It's an awful way to live, people. Don't ever leave. Don't ever leave. Don't ever go up north. Don't ever some job up north. Like, no, can I do it from here, please? You don't want to live in that. You don't. Talked about a new term today on the show, winter coating.
Yes.
Nobody knew what it was. People were definitely looking for something a little bit more dirtier than it was. This guy said, winter coating in my house is when my wife doesn't shave her legs all winter. She gets that winter coating.
Yeah. You just put away the razor, ladies.
Very funny.
We need all the warmth.
Very, very funny comment. Girls get that winter coat.
What's up, dog?
A little prickly.
What's up, my man?
Hey, not only do I try to look for these new terms and keep you guys abreast of what all the kids are saying, but I think everybody feels like they like a life hack, like a life hack.
Oh yes.
I find myself going down these videos where I'm seeing these life hacks. Sometimes there's a bunch of stupid ones back to back to back, and like a sheep, I still watch them all. They're just the dumbest things that, like, who needs to do this? But every now and then there's some good life hacks. One thing that I'm seeing picking up a little steam right now, and it's coming from there's laundry experts out there, if you can believe that.
Experts for everything.
Including Whirlpool's brand manager, which I have Whirlpool washer and dryer in my house. And washing machines, think about this for a second. The way that your clothes are washed, sit down, kids, you might learn a little something here. Washing machines work by rubbing your clothes together, okay? And that's what helps remove the dirt. And the soap assists with that. But too much soap can make your clothes and the water so slick that there's not enough friction. I just saw both your heads pick up at the same time, where it's like, wait a minute, Rod's actually making sense here on the radio. Because your clothes are rubbing up against one another, you don't want too much soap because the friction will not
slippery.
Be what it needs to get clean.
They're just like all slick and slip and sliding in there.
We're all using way too much laundry detergent. We're all using way too much. Now, I use those pods that are already predetermined. I just throw a pod in there.
Yeah.
Most people are saying you don't even need that much.
Really? Less than a pod?
Yeah. Now, that pod it's more than what they're recommending. It's more than they're saying try it out, okay?
Okay.
I'm throwing you a life hack right now where you don't need, a 30-second fun video. You just got an old man on the radio explaining it to you. So, a small load, you might only need a tablespoon.
It's not very much.
A shot glass is 3 tablespoons, Tessa. I'm trying to talk to you in measurements that you'll understand.
Yeah, honestly?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. A third of a shot is what you probably need for a full load.
No kidding.
Now, if you have one of these HE, big fancy, I have a HE, high efficiency.
Oh.
They're like, you might get by with a teaspoon.
Why stop there? Just do it like a mimosa. Just do it like a drop.
Now, let me tell
a little spritzer.
Let me tell you. The people at Tide are not giving you this information.
Oh, hell no. They're like, load it up.
It's the people that make the washing machines that are telling you this is how good our machines are, and this is basically how they work. We might all be using way too much.
And to be fair, them like a pack of those pods, not cheap. Not cheap. So
if you have a high efficiency washer,
I'm gonna start cutting
you might get by with a teaspoon for a medium-sized load, okay? It was eye-opening to me because of the world that we live in. You know what? Maybe use less laundry detergent and put all the sides you want on this Thanksgiving dinner table. Because that was the talk last week.
There you
It'd be
go.
That we're going to get rid of a side dish because it's too expensive. Well, you're spending too much money on laundry soap.
There it is.
But you gotta try
And
it.
There it is.
You got to try it on your own, though, because all the machines are going to be different. But you might be able to cut way, way back. Because I go max every time. If I'm using one of those pods, I go up to the line. I go up to the line every time, no matter what's in there.
Yeah,
It's just how I do it. I don't even think twice about it. More soap means more clean, right?
That's
more
right.
soap means
That's
better.
what I always thought.
It does not in this
Until
case.
today.
Now that you know the science behind how a washing machine washes your clothes, you're all smarter and better people for it.
I don't
You're
feel
welcome.
different.
Thank you, Rod.
Thank you. I will take that.
honestly-
Thank you. I penetrated.
educating us.
I penetrated the brain of one of them. .94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Incubus Drive. Thank you for being a part of the program this morning. 9:38. 10% chance of rain, partly cloudy. 56 is your high. Apparently, Chili did go with the brackets on Links and Guests. He was able to get that blog page up and running. Tomorrow, what am I talking about with brackets? Well, it's the Fresh Out of Bed head-to-head. We play this game every day. We have played it every day. Coming up on 19 years. You got to finish before you start bragging about it. You got to do the night. You got to get through 19 years. And when we get back from Christmas, it'll start the 20th season of the Rod Ryan Show here in Houston, which is unbelievable, which blows my mind. But we've played Fresh Out of Bed head-to-head since the beginning. And the Tournament of Champions is something that I always look forward to. If you win 5 games, you get to come back and compete against the best. And you can see the brackets, and those games start in the morning, and we're going to play at 6:20 every day, and I cannot wait. I absolutely cannot wait to get that rolling tomorrow. So if you want to see where and when, you can go to the world-famous Rod Ryan Show page at thebuzz.com, and it looks like we're going to add a little video we're going to record after the show today. Tessa.
Yes.
We're halfway through November.
Can you believe it?
Can you believe it?
No.
When do the holidays start?
The holidays are here.
Are they? What signified that they're here? Was it
Halloween ended? Halloween ended.
That's
now
the start.
Now we're in fall. Thanksgiving. The holidays are here.
4 weeks out. I mean, Thanksgiving hits, and then 3.5 weeks? That's
to me.
November 1. That's to you. The flipping of the calendar is the start of the holidays.
Stop being spooky. I start thinking about Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
What am I doing? What are the plans? What are we eating? Who's in charge of what? My family has been back and forth so many times. On the plan for weeks now.
Alex, when do the holidays start for you?
I think it's a very simple answer. That's when the NFL starts having the cornucopias out in front of the analyst desk, when they start having the score bug with the leaves.
Yeah. Have they busted out the corner? Probably this weekend.
This is the week. I feel like this week to me kind of felt like the start of it, but the NFL officially kicks off holiday season.
It's like a basket, but
Always
it's shaped like a
literally kicks off.
But it's shaped like a big horn.
Yeah.
Why was it easier to carry in olden days? Why?
Yeah, you just put it in your armpit, that little funnel.
You
just funnel it into your armpit.
In there.
But a basket, we all agree a basket with a handle is way better than a cornucopia.
Somebody
but
wanted
it's not
a horn.
festive.
They wanted a horn,
Yeah.
and they didn't have material to make that, but we could make a basket horn.
People,
Then you wear it as a hat.
people were asked, when do the holidays start? Number one answer. As soon as you hear Christmas music on the radio.
Really?
Yep.
Well, then down.
Now
they've been down.
I know that's not our station, but we have a station here that is responsible for the theme or the soundtrack to Christmas.
Yeah.
We have Sunny 99.1 down the hall who did switch to Christmas.
Yes.
But it was very specific. People said when they hear Christmas music on the radio, that was what signified the holidays to them. Radio was said. If you are one of these people that runs into somebody and you're looking for a little ammo when they say, oh, you still listen to the radio? I thought radio was dead. Okay, newspapers, dead. Radio, not dead. And it's not just because we work in it, but I mean, pick up your phone. That's a radio. Your phone is a radio now. The iHeart app, everything. The website, go to Links and Guests. Laptop, desktop.
Podcast, recorded radio.
It's radio. It's all radio.
Yep.
But the most popular answer when people say, when do the holidays start for them, is hearing Christmas music on the radio. I thought it was a great answer. And it was just an opportunity for me to put on Perry Como, who was a huge part of our house growing up.
See, we decide.
The only problem is, and I've had people tell me in as many words, that they just flat out leave us.
Yeah, they middle finger to us.
It's like the teachers in the summer. This is the one I should have played. It's like the teachers in the summer. Like, hey, man, I love the show. Never miss it. Get up in the morning, get ready for those ratty-ass kids, and I listen to your show every morning. But I teach. I'm not teaching summer school. I'll see you in September.
Yeah.
Peace
also,
out.
Can I have these tickets?
You can't leave us.
Peace out.
You can't leave. All the plants will die.
They don't care.
I get it that it's really fun that they're playing Christmas music down the hall. You cannot leave this morning show. You cannot.
Don't.
Okay?
You know what? No, you let them leave. You let them, because if they're going to miss the hype man, the pumpkin spice rice, right? That's festive. Chili put 32 pieces of autumn mix candy in his mouth yesterday for you.
They didn't do that with Perry Como down the hall.
You guys try to leave that, then you don't even deserve it.
I get it. I'm excited too. People said the holiday start radio, and the number 2 answer was putting up the Christmas tree.
Oh, I still haven't done that. They're
But
expensive.
people associate the holidays with Christmas and not so much Thanksgiving.
Oh,
You know what I mean? The holidays, I lump those two in together.
I'll swear on air if people are going to skip Thanksgiving. It's my favorite. It's my absolute
You've always said
favorite.
that. You've always said that.
There's nothing like it. Food, you don't have to bring all these gifts. You just eat with your family.
Yeah.
You eat with your family. There's football on.
Just fight with your family like a normal person.
Yeah.
What are you giving away on Know the Show?
I've got a pair of tickets to see Bad Flower. They're going to be at the House of Blues March 25th. We announced the show yesterday, and tickets are on sale at 10 a.m. Friday. So another pair of win them before you can buy them tickets to see Bad Flower.
Awesome. All right, let's take a short break. We'll come right back. Hey, what's up? It's your brother Rod, man. I think this is going away. The trade-in days, boy, it is going to end soon. They're telling me, tell them one more time, bring us the trades. Bring us the trades. Joe Myers Toyota, they're going to pay you top dollar for your trade-in. Joe Myers Toyota, top dollar at the all-new Joe Myers Toyota Buying Center. Trade up today, your monthly payment may be the same, and in some cases, less than what you're paying right now. Now, if you know anything about Toyota in this time of year, you know what's coming. People have been talking about it, and it is coming very soon. But they're still going to give you top dollar for that trade. Get over there. Shopping 24/7, JoeMyersToyota.com, or call 281-890-8700, and we may be talking about something different tomorrow.
There's road construction on the southeast side that has closed the left lane on I-45 northbound between Lockwood and Calhoun. It's going to delay you, give you some stop and go to deal with from Griggs. There's also stop and go downtown. East Tex just going southbound between I-10 and the downtown split. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
Ninety-four five The Buzz. Welcome back. Rod Ryan Show. Get ready to wrap up this Wild Card Wednesday. Got one last bit of business to get to. Bad Flower announced yesterday they're coming back to town on March 25th. They're going to play the House of Blues. Tickets go on sale Friday at 10. We like to give you those tickets before they go on sale, and we're going to do that right now if you know the show. What's your question?
Okay, tell me what animal Rod doesn't think really want us to cuddle with them.
You had the drop and everything of this woman.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I get it.
No, I don't get it.
But you
No.
that this is not an animal that needs that affection.
I
those
promise they're
hugs.
not.
Yeah, I don't
I
think.
have no experience with them. I know they don't want to be cuddled. 713-212-5945 if you know the show. All right, last one. Smashing Pumpkins, baby! 94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, everybody. Rod Ryan Show. Getting ready to get on down the road. Big Jeremy Benson, like he sits in the door and he breathes. and he just breathes on it, and his warm breath is on the window, and he's like, dude, wrap up your show. I'm ready to come on here.
Like the Velociraptor in
Yes.
Jurassic Park.
All right, Jeremy. Listen, I still got 2 minutes. 10% chance of rain, partly cloudy, high of about 56. You know, I like to squeeze this out right until the last drop. All those other morning shows, they listen to this part because they're on their way home.
They do.
So they all listen. Hi, guys. Hope all you other morning shows had a good show today.
I don't.
I wonder if they sing on their show.
Probably not as well.
Who does? I mean, real.
Nobody.
Good morning, Rod Ryan Show.
Good morning.
Hello, who's this?
This is Logan.
The tower climber?
The tower climber Logan.
Okay. This guy.
The brave guy.
This guy, he sends me videos of him 400 feet in the air listening to his earbuds working on towers.
Just like
He's
normal.
fearless. He's like a modern day Evel Knievel. And then, same guy, right, Logan? I'm talking to the right guy?
Yes, sir, but I'm not on the tower at the moment.
Right. But that would have been embarrassing if I just did that whole setup and you weren't the guy. You are the guy. And then you told me a story about how we met years ago, and that's how you started listening to the Rod Ryan Show. Could you share that in about 30 seconds?
Yeah, so about 2008, I was like 15, went to House of Blues for my first rock concert for Theory of a Dead Man.
That's it?
I had no idea who you are. I'm just going with my stepdad and my family. He is so excited to meet you, and then I thought you were the most biggest celebrity possible because you had all these people around you. And so I went to go shake your hand, and then I find out you're just a radio station host, and I like listening to you.
So that's where we met. He didn't know who I was, but then he's like, well, who is this guy? And then he started listening. So since he's 15, he told me that story.
Love
It was
it.
such a great email. I loved it so much. Logan, welcome back to the show. For Bad Flower tickets, here's your question.
Hey, Logan, tell me, what animal does Rod think, like, they don't really want to be cuddled?
A turkey.
Yeah.
No.
It's like somebody with a therapy shark. Here, come on over here and hang out here. No. Mine doesn't bite much. Turkeys do not want to be around us.
Yeah.
They're very hostile.
Pretty intense.
Logan, you won, man. Congrats.
They're just like chickens and roosters and all that stuff, like us. They don't want to be touched.
I think they're meaner. I really do. And this place claims they've got some sanctuary where you can go and cuddle with a turkey. It's stupid. Logan, what are you giving them?
Dude, you get the tickets to Bad Flower. They're going to be at House of Blues March 25th. Congrats, man.
All right, bro.
Hey, awesome.
Hey, man, thanks for sharing that story, not only with me, but for everybody. And then keep sending those great pictures. Please be safe when you're climbing, okay?
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you, Logan. Thank you. Yeah, I love that story so much. He's like, I don't know. Why is my dad excited? Who is this guy that my dad's excited to meet? You know? And he said that was the first time that we had ever met. And now he's a everyday listener. And like I said, he sends these great photographs of him, sometimes 400 feet in the air. All right, that's it. We got to go, man. Jeremy now is mad because we're cutting into his time. Sammy Davis, Baker Jr., he won a T-shirt from us, but now it's time for the Tournament of Champions, and the brackets are up. All of this, all the fun begins tomorrow morning. If you don't normally join us in homeroom, we're not one of these groups that, now you just come for the playoffs. You can come for the playoffs.
Please.
I'm telling you, you've got to be there. Listen to these games, these matchups live. They're going to be awesome, okay? Wildcard Wednesday, #1 link today. Thank you to Rod's drive-through story. No, man.
Read it as written.
The visual of you eating chili cheese fries with no fork will endure for years.
Thank you.
It's not what I want people to think of when they think of me. I'm crying, self-loathing, and eating chili cheese fries with my hands yesterday.
Stop.
Thank you to the hype man. I did not stop. I don't have the self-control. Thank you to the hype man for coming in for the pumpkin spice prices,
we love
right?
him. Alex, you should really
I'd love to meet him.
figure it out.
Tomorrow is Throwback Thursday. Tomorrow's Thickstagram Thursday. Read my lips tomorrow. The Twins are playing?
Is it Alex versus Chile or is it me versus you tomorrow? You don't know. Alex is on a heater. He's won like 3 or 4 in a row. I don't know.
No, but the twins played last week. So,
okay, so then it's me and Alex.
yeah, you beat Chili, so it's you versus Alex
Okay.
tomorrow.
Your
okay.
favorite. Got it.
Nonstop Nooner with Jeremy, the guy that's breathing down my neck right now. Nonstop Nooner, and pick your tickets with him in the 1 o'clock hour. Hometown for the holidays. You can go to Links and Guests. You can go to the mainframethebuzz.com. We have 40 bands now. Congratulations. Thank you to everybody that submitted. Congratulations to the 40 finalists. You guys will determine what 10 bands will get played in regular rotation, just like we did last year. So much fun. Hometown for the holidays. Go to thebuzz.com. That's it. We got to go, man. Have an awesome, awesome Wednesday, everybody. AMF!